I'm not scared to take a chance. Yeah, I'm so happy that I found you. And when you know that I'm yours, alright. You can tell by the look in my eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I gave it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. You can show me how to move, 'cause I don't wanna be sitting alone. I don't care what road you choose. Don't wanna go back to who I was before. And I know that you might know right. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I give it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, we got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you.
Arabic like man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me?
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me? You feel me? No cash on me, swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up.
Don't care, cash got cars. No lean on my cars. Carhartt on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me?
You feel me? No cash on me, swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up.
On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill.
Yeah.
My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip.
Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me, swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up.
That's a work in progress. You don't just change overnight.
Hi, everybody. Let me get rid of this one. Oh, I can't get my tabs. There we go. Hi, everybody. Good evening to all. I see some new names, lurkers that are coming out from the bushes. Come out, lurkers. Join us. One of us. Okay, so who have we got? We've got Dohiki, number 1. Dohiki needs a job. Suggestions. Let's throw out some cool lighthouse keeper. You could be a lighthouse keeper, Dohiki. That would be a cool job. No one can bug you. All the solitude you can handle. Beautiful views. Limited jobs. The weather might be a little wacky, but let's explore that as a job opportunity. We've got Sunshine Country Chickens. We've got Nimana. We've got the Queen. Booyah. We have Damn It Janet. Hello, Janet. We have Anne. Oh, Anne Marie's here. Finally made alive. Woo. We have Sense of Wonder. We have Nirvana. Hello, Nirvana. Nimanor's here. Bev Darling. Okie doll. A cute PJ set. I think they're a mixed matched PJ set, but it looked kind of comfy, a little eclectic, I mean, it was better than what we're used to with her anyway. We've got T Portangelus. Is the hubby there, Portangelus? Are we going solo tonight? Are we riding solo? We have Lisa. We have Sapphire. We have Leah. Hello, Leah. Hi. Here you are here as well. All right, we've got some regs going on. All right, my glasses are always dirty. I always think I should clean them before I start, but then I think it must be the light. It shows me all my grubby bits, so I need to clean them. So how's everybody's day been? I was going to come on last night, but we had storms again. I think I literally heard the loudest clap of thunder I have ever heard in my life. It was one that was so close, I could feel it. Like I felt it in the ground. I thought a bomb went off in the street. It was really, really close. I heard this massive clap of thunder. And then all I heard was the cat flap door just go cling, cling, cling. And then the cat jumped up on the lounge, curled up on my lap, climbed under the blankie because we had the aircon on so cold, and he likes it when the blanket's on. So I wrapped him up in the blanket and he sat there for about an hour or two while the wind, the rain, it was raining and stuff. And yeah, he was like, no, Mum, I don't like this weather. We're going to just sit here together and comfort each other. And that was the storm. So I didn't want a chance losing power. So I downloaded a whole bunch of shows on my iPad just in case the TV went out. And I've still got something on my glasses. Don't you hate that glasses wearers? There's always, you get the tiniest little bit of like canola oil or something on there, and it's just so hard to get off. But the weather's not too hot tonight. I have got a nice big cold cordial that I'm drinking. For the Americans, cordial is what we refer to as Kool-Aid, but it's a sugar-free one. It's a diet right one. I'm drinking fruit punch flavored one. Oh, that's much better. In my big Kmart cup. And I've got extra just in case that runs out because I'm very, very thirsty today. So what are we doing today? Oh, and Intonus is at work. So everybody, sad faces for Intonus because nobody wants to be at work. We all want to be somewhere not at work. Hi, Nicola. Hello. Okay, so today, what are we doing? We are going to catch up with Ambi. She does quick ones. Then we're going to get into the sad pot pie where Foodie was basically just eating her feelings. And then we're going to go for a little bit of a jog walk, meander to is it Iran or Iraq? I can't remember. To somewhere, a border. We do a border run, but not a border run that we used to with Foodie. And then we're going to watch a haul from Glitter and Lasers, and then I've got another Aussie TV show surprise for you. So we've got something fun at the very end. So we've got a few short things to get through today. So we're just going to start with Ambi because we always start with Ambi because Ambi's is the veg and Chantal is the main meal, all right? And then we have the nice stuff at the end, which is the dessert, which is fun fashions and the Aussie stuff. All right. So any thoughts, anything that we need to look out for? I know the pie looks foul because I have seen bits and pieces of this. But look, when we get to the pie, we'll get to the pie. Let's just start with Ambi. Okay, Iraq. It's Iraq. I thought it was Iraq, but I didn't want to say Iran because I was pretty sure it was Iraq. Because how do you guys say it? Because I say Iraq because that's just how I say it. But some people say Iraq. How is it meant to be said? Oh, I don't know. I guess it depends where you come from and how you say it at home. But isn't it? It should be how it's pronounced by the peeps, right? All right. Ambi Pambi, let's speed her up because she talks too slow. Okay, 1.25 because that's all we can handle from Ambi. Okay, so let's look. This title makes me think we're not really going to be talking about Ambi lying about her weight. It's going to be her talking about other people thinking she's lying about her weight, not actually her lying about her weight. Like, these girls are so good at these clickbaity titles. It's like I'm starting to be like, nah, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. Are you ready? Hi, Kitra. Hello. I rock. You say I rock. Okay. It's Iraq. Yes, that's how we say it. Iraq.
You guys are used to me starting with a weigh-in, but I already did my weigh-in for today. The video is already up. It's the video where I walked a mile.
Oh my God. Why do her eyes look like that? Is it just me or do her eyes look?
And today's the same day, but I just wanted to come on here just really quickly because I went and I looked at the comments and you guys are so amazing. Like, thank you.
Her eye makeup's just unusually gross and badly applied. That's
Thank you
all.
guys so much for the support. Like, you guys are just as proud of me that I am for myself. And my mom is super proud of me. Like, it's just so amazing because during my walk, actually in the middle of it, I sent her a picture because it just looked so pretty out. And I was like, Mom, I'm doing my freaking
mile. Oh no, she's still got her nose
I told her
pierced.
about it a few days ago, how I've been thinking about it, like thinking about doing it.
Iraq,
and
yes.
I don't know, like I was feeling like I didn't want to fail and I was afraid that I actually couldn't do it. And I could.
Okay.
A lot of people are asking me about the app that I use.
Iraq?
It's called Map My Walk. And on it, there's sirens. So with this app, not sponsored by the way.
I think she's proud of her weight loss. She's maybe lost like, you know, she gets pretty jazzed if she's lost like 0.9 of a pound. So maybe she lost like an entire pound. I don't know.
I sound sponsored because I'm like trying to tell you guys get it. No, but with this app, there's a built-in GPS. Well, your phone has the GPS, but the only way you can track like how far you walk is with the GPS. I know there's those conspiracy theorists who think that I actually didn't do the walk. I saw a comment where someone,
her hair's looking hella frizzy and messy. Why can't she just get a tail comb and comb those bits? Why doesn't she just smooth it out? She goes to all the trouble to straighten it. Just put a little bit of extra effort, put a little bit of gel, put a little bit of wax, put a little bit of setting pomade or something, or just spritz it with some hairspray. Just comb those little tangly bits up into the rest of your ponytail. You won't look like a homeless mess.
I was like, all you did was like swing.
And you go to all the trouble to put your eyeliner on and put your dirty eyeshadow on and get your nails done, but you can't sort your hair. It's maddening.
Your phone around. Don't work that way because it follows the GPS. And then like when you're done with the walk, it shows like the little.
Oh, I absolutely think she could do a mile. It would probably take her an hour, but I think she could do it.
That part, like where you walked, and you could like add a picture, you can add your thoughts and your notes. And I just wrote that me and Twinkie had a wonderful time. I definitely recommend the app because without it, I would have never known how far a mile was. And now I know exactly the route I took. So I don't even need the app next time. But I'm gonna want to use the app because I feel like since I did the mile in 52 minutes, I feel like I could do it like quicker next time.
See, I told you. She walks at 1.7 kilometers an hour. She's walking at about 2 miles per hour. That sounds about right. It's moving. It's not moving fast. It's still probably getting her heart rate up. But yeah, she could do a mile just real slow.
Time. Hello guys, it is January 12th. Good morning, good morning. My body feels like it was hit.
Yeah,
normally people say
true.
hit by a semi-truck, but I feel like it was hit by.
But Kitra, isn't that what dry shampoo's for? To counteract the oils and the build-up? I mean, or she could plait it or braid it or do something, but there's little tufty bits that stick up and that weird hair that grows around her ear. What is that? I don't know other people who have that.
A toy car because I do feel that walk from yesterday. It's nothing insane,
Oh, hi,
but
Oceana.
my body
Hello,
feels it.
honey.
And if you hear that water dripping, it's because we have to lightly have the faucet dripping because it's so cold here, freezing temperatures. So it's to prevent the pipes from like freezing, I guess. I don't know. I just got an email.
As a person who comes from a country where you have to let the tap run for a while so the water is not so boiling hot from the ground heat, is that true? If you live somewhere where it's so cold that your pipes freeze, you have to let it run a little bit so the water doesn't sit and freeze. Is that true?
Email about it from the apartment complex, so I'm just listening to them. It's time to weigh in.
Hello.
Yeah, she'd probably have some
Stepping
weird
on.
tacticity issue with it or something, or she's allergic. Oh, you are gonna see me lose my temper tonight if this buffering business doesn't sort itself out. I'm gonna have to talk to the TPJE people because this is bullshit. We pay so much for our internet. I should not have any issues. Stop.
Yay! We're out of the 510s.
Yelled at it.
Now we're in the single
Scared it.
digits. All right, 509.
Oh, she's using her calendar.
6. I wrote that
I'm
so
gonna
sloppy
pull my
because I was looking at it through the
calendar out
camera.
and start
Let's not
using
do that
it.
again.
And just write
Yesterday was an on-track day.
random
So
numbers
I feel
on
like
it.
soon I'm gonna explain to you guys.
Well,
like,
okay, so let's look at this. So on the first, we were 515, 517. So she's now at 509. So from here to here, we've lost what? That's about 5.4. So 0.4 makes 10. It's 5. So she's lost what? 6.2 or something like that. So she's lost nearly 7 whole pounds.
on track look like for me versus off track?
Woohoo!
I've kind of just been like prolonging that because I know it's going to be confusing to a lot of people, but it makes sense in my head. But as of right now, if I can sit here and say yesterday, I am proud of yesterday, then that's what makes it an on track day for me. But if I sit here and I go, not so proud of the choices I made yesterday, that's what's going to make me have an off track day. Y'all, I'm freezing and I'm about to take Twinkie out. So today we have a turtleneck and I'm going to put on my jacket. So a lot of people got snow and thankfully we did not get snow, but the snow is coming. I feel it in my bones. It is so cold out there. Like
that jacket. Yesterday when
I did my walk, it was just like, I would say it was like fit.
Oh, this walk. She's talking about this walk like she did the fucking New York Marathon. You walked a mile, which is 1.7 kilometers, which is 1,700 meters. Most people do that 5, 6, 7 times in a day just from work. Calm your tits. It was 1 whole mile. Maybe if you did 2 every day, people would be like, yeah, Amber's really getting her shit together. You challenged yourself and put in extreme effort one day and walked 1 mile. Get over it. Do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again. And then we might be impressed.
57 degrees, which felt really good. Now it's way below freezing. So Twinkie will go potties. Now that I've been away from doing things.
I didn't even know that was a
earlier,
thing.
Just a few hours ago. I think like being up and like moving my body made me feel so much better. Now I don't feel like I was hit by a toy truck. Actually just feel good.
I just hate the jacket on her. It does absolutely nothing for her. I know she paid about $40 for it. It looks cheap as hell. The only time jackets look like this can look good is when they are genuine wool and genuine leather or suede on the outside, and they're actually cut to fit. This just it looks cheap. It's ill-fitting. It looks filthy all the time. It's no bueno. It drives me mad. I hate it so much. It looks like an old wet blanket. I'm in here. Hi, honey. But he's come to say hi.
I just wanted to answer this because I've been seeing it like float around. People are saying that my weigh-ins are fake and that there's a lot of editing to them. I do edit my videos a lot. That's why you guys constantly see like cuts. Like I literally just did one there and then I did one there and there. It's how I've always edited my videos. And the reason why that like specifically the weigh-in videos are like that is because there is a lot of dead air. I'm sitting.
What Yep. I 100% think that she's been talking to someone who's emo on the back end, because we're all doing a lot of black. We've got the black nails, and her wing is like hella Elvira right now. Why? It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger with every video. The
There waiting for it
eyeliner.
to turn on, and then in between hello and it's ready, there's like 5
Same.
seconds of just like dead air. I just take it away,
think
and then
it's
when I
the
step on the
chin,
scale, it
Kiptra.
takes another 5 seconds for it to finally read my weight.
That is an
So I just take that out as
enthusiastic
well.
wing.
The weigh-ins are 100% authentic. They're real. I don't know how I can fake a weigh-in. I know that that's like a hot thing in this section of YouTube, is that
Well, I
people think
don't
that
like
me
her
and
wing
Chantel
today.
both fake our weigh-ins.
I
I
don't
highly
like
doubt
it.
she's doing it, because she's being blamed for the very same thing I'm doing, which I have never done that. And I never will do that. That's too much. And honestly, that would just be hurting me. And it would be hurting the people who support me and the people who are watching me to see me succeed.
Yeah,
the only
these
reason why
ones
there's
look
tons of cuts is just because that's the way that I edit.
nuts.
I edit every single scene that I film just like that. Honestly, the reason why I don't show myself when I am
This is why I don't do winged eyeliner, because that's what mine look like, and that looks fucked. Because my eyes are so bad, I just can't get the precision. Like, I can't do it to see it, because one eye's really bad and the other one's really good, and so they're never even. But that looks batshit. I think she's probably trying to go for like a beatnik 60s look, and she just looks weird. It looks, I don't know. Don't do that again, Ambi. That's a no look.
stepping on the scale is because I weigh myself naked. I feel like once I get to like 490,
No, not laughing at Amber. I just got a little bit of something caught in my throat. Chantal is shorter than Amber by about 2 inches, and per centimeter, per, I don't know, foot or something, Amber is heavier than Chantal. So, like, for every foot that they are, Chantal's about 75 pounds. For every foot that Amber is, she's 100 pounds. So Amber is bigger than Foodie, but Foodie's shorter and rounder, and her body shape looks different. Amber carries a lot of her weight in her lower half, and her ass, her thighs and her legs, whereas Foodie carries a lot of her weight in her middle. So we see her size a lot more. We don't really see Amber's legs a lot. So that's why that's the beauty of being a pair. You can kind of hide it a lot better.
I will just step on the scale with some clothes on, call it a day, show you guys. Maybe I'll have my mom
I've got
film or
that
something,
thing
just
too,
because
and
it's not that I want to like prove myself to
can't
people. It's
get them
just it makes
even
me sad
still,
that people
but I
actually
have
think that I would
tried
lie about
them.
something as silly as that, because if that was the case, I would make myself a lot smaller than in the 500s. I could tell you that right now. I just think it's beyond silly that there's always just this rumor that I'm faking my weigh-ins, and I've never done that, but it's been like an ongoing thing.
Oh, she's still
for,
talking about
at
faking
least
the
6
weigh-ins.
years.
Oh
I'm
my
just like,
God.
there's never been a reason that I would ever do that. Like that.
Talk about flogging a dead horse. You've talked it out of circulation now. Like, it's been minutes now. It's done. You don't fake your weigh-ins. Okay.
That's wild. Y'all, I'm in the dark right now. It does not matter what I look like, but there was just an earthquake. Okay, so I was sitting here and I heard like a loud noise, and all of a sudden I felt shaking, like it was like wobbly, and I was like, am I tripping? Like, did someone like hit the building? And then I was like,
I love ripped up jeans though. Like, I know that they come and go, but I love them still. See, I'm that one that's like, the things that you really love, you'll always be attracted to. Keep wearing them. And you can chuck in trendy stuff if you want, but if you really love something, go for it, as long as it flatters your body type. You know what I mean? Like, I know the trends are trendy and they're up to date and that's all cool, but I'm like, if you love it, wear it, but just make sure if you're wearing it in a flattering way. But yeah, but ripped jeans will come in and out. They're more ripped in a more 90s sort of style, like low-rise jeans, ripped cut-off waistband, one cut knee, and frayed hems. More of that 90s look, less of that skinny ripped jean in dark wash, like fully rendered and stuff like that. It's a different kind of ripped jean now.
in Oklahoma, there's a freaking tornado. That is like where my brain
Yeah,
went. But then I was like, but I don't hear a tornado. Like, it was all
Emma's 5'3".
so confusing. But it was an earthquake. It was a 4.4 magnitude earthquake. It's giving California. Like, I've been in a couple earthquakes. I haven't been in one since I lived in California, and that was literally like when I was 18, and I'm 33 now. So
the
wasn't
Queen's the
expecting that this
tiniest of them
winter.
all.
You guys, I have flopped so hard
I'm
today when it
sorry.
comes to my eating.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. The wispies. I'm triggered. I don't know why, but she's triggering me today. It's the messy hair, the smudgy eyeshadow, the crazy eyeliner. She's just I feel I just want to do the mum thing. I just want to lick my fingers and smooth out her hair and let me just calm those down for you, sweetie. Let me just tidy that up. You're looking a bit messy. How can she put herself on camera like that?
I have not been on track, and I fought it all day. I purposely,
And she's
you know,
wearing
I
the
say
choker
sitting with
under the
discomfort
turtleneck.
a lot.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys remember that. I sat with it hard. Like there were moments where it was so uncomfortable and it just gave me so much anxiety. Like being a food
Okie doll, are you okay? Did you feel the earthquake too? Was it as insane as she made it out to be? Or is it like totally normal to have like little tremors in Oklahoma?
addict is
I feel like Oklahoma is like on a hellmouth or something, because you get the tornadoes and you get the cold and you get the earthquakes. It's kind of like, you know, Buffy style, one of those Buffy style towns. Like the ground's just going to open up and there's going to be like the lost souls, like, and a vampire king just floating up out of the ground. I feel like that's Oklahoma.
rough. Sometimes like the craving or the urge is so powerful that like
Kaza.
if you don't
That
get
sounds
it,
like an
you
Aussie name,
you just feel
Kaza.
like you're gonna go crazy a little bit, like you're gonna go mad.
That's like the worst
I
spot
know
ever to sit. I
for
can't
me,
read the chat,
like
babe.
when I do sit with the
read the
discomfort,
chat if you
sometimes it
sit
gets really
there.
emotional for
Can we
me.
sit on this
I know that
side?
I was triggered today
you.
massively.
Thank
I just
you.
wanted to numb myself. Very much like emotional eating, not having to think about like reality a little bit, not having to think about emotions and how I'm feeling.
But if the body shape, if the boot cut or the flared shape looks great on a hourglass and pear-shaped ladies, you can wear them. You just don't wear the embroidery ones and the peace signs. But a bootleg and a flare looks good on certain body types. You just wear what classically suits your body.
I've been trying to do the Lego and trying to just like distract myself super hard in that way.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
Like,
so you're just used to it
successfully for
Okey-doke.
hours.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like just deal with like the urges to mess up and just like
oh my God.
But I don't know what happened. I ended up caving and
you'd get a swift one of these to your nut bag if you did that to me. Pat me on the head like I'm a tiny individual. Yeah, just a quick flick, just enough so my fingernail, just so the back end of my finger just touches it, just soft enough to make him wince.
I failed, and that makes me really sad. Because I feel like
because your name, I probably know what your name is, and I know that you've shortened it to Kaza. Yeah, because that's just an Aussie sounding name. That's all.
Like I'm letting myself down. I feel like I'm letting you guys down, but like I have to be realistic with myself, and I know that every single day.
Is he a native Oklahomian?
You're not gonna see a little heart in the corner of my calendar because it's not realistic at all. It's like I would love to just wake up and
Hi,
be perfect.
Jason.
I would love to just wake up and
Kaza,
be like,
Jason's a fellow Aussie as well, just so you know.
Overeat again. I'm never gonna order takeout again, but it's just like not realistic. I'm not
we're getting emotional over takeaway. Okay.
In the corner. It's like seeing so many of them consecutively inspires me and makes me realize that I can do this. And I know that as long as I have more good days than bad days, then that's progress, right? But it's moments like this where I'm just like, dang, like the guilt is real. I wish I can go back in time and still sit with the discomfort, even though it was super uncomfortable. It gets painful almost. Like
So you know what you should do? The next time you're looking at the Uber Eats order or you're opening your phone, think about this moment. Take this moment and the guilt and the bad feelings and the tears and pack them into a little box and stack that in your brain and put it there for when you feel like you are going to be tempted or you're going to order or you're going to hit the order now button. This is the feeling that you want to bring up to be like, no, because I remember last time I felt so shitty and I felt so bad. Use the negative emotion in a positive way. That's all I can say.
I just don't know how to explain it. Like you only understand it if you've been through it, and it just
gets really, Nicola's really,
really
Aussie.
Freaking hard. And sometimes I'm strong, sometimes I'm powerful.
Yeah, so I'm just not. Okie dolls like riding those Oklahoma tremors. She's like,
right now, and I just wanted to like kind of just talk about how I was feeling. And my next weigh-in is not going to be cute. I know it's not.
As long as she doesn't talk about Lego, it's fine.
And I know that I'm going to weigh in tomorrow, and there's going to be a weight gain, and I'm not looking forward to seeing that. But I'm hoping that it'll motivate me to like do better, be better. And I don't want to let, one night, one slip up ruin, my progress. Okay, you guys. So the rest of this vlog is just a bunch of Lego talk.
Okay, so that means we can stop watching now because we don't do that. Thanks for the warning, Ambi. Appreciate you. Okay, so let's watch the next one. Ambi, another quick one. Okay. Maybe she knows that I hate the talk and she's deliberately cutting it out. No, I'm not that important. I know this. Okay. All right. Thoughts on what is she thinking about? Thoughts on Beck, my ex, week 2 weigh-in and sending nudes. Okay. I can't wait to hear what her thoughts are about sending nudes. Probably because she's never sent any, but okay. All right, let's go.
And if you remember from my last vlog, I was not on track last night. I was on track the whole day.
Oh,
and then
context. That was the latest one. I figured with Amber, it doesn't really matter if you watch them in order because she just waffles on and it's all the same crap, blah, 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 blah.
I don't know. I became weak. So I have a feeling I am going to be gaining weight today.
Oh, you got another
which is
kitty.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
But let's step on a scale and
Yahiko.
find out.
Look. Jason, I've got a feeling that name Yahiko is not just out of the blue. Is it named after like an anime character or something like that? Because that sounds like a Japanese name.
Hello, it's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
510.
I know.
0 pounds.
510.0. Oh my God, I did not gain as much as I thought I was going to. So that is a big relief. The guilt I feel from being off track, though, definitely motivates me to stay on track today. All right. Whoops. Oh, no. That bothers me, but we're going to ignore it. 510.0. And yesterday was the off track day. Y'all, it is freezing. It's like literally 10 degrees outside. I just came back in with Walking Twinkie.
So 10 degrees for us is like, what, 3 degrees? Is that how it works, Aussies? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Is it like 3 degrees? You got to divide it by 3? Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right.
And I swear my fingers are numb. Now I'm about to go out. Me and my mom are going to hang out. We might surprise my grandma and show up there. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. Not looking forward to that. There was an earthquake last night. Like, what is happening? I'm not cut out for this type of weather. Like, I want the spring and the environment, 24/7.
Weather.
Like, that's what I need in my life, and that's
no.
what should be.
Weather's not. It's a natural,
not icicles,
event.
Snow. Like, I'm just not in it to win it. Okay, so we're about to go into this place called Big.
I know. I wish she was OCD about her placement of her cups as she was about her hair. Everything's got to be neat, tidy, perfect, unscathed, ordered, blah, 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 except for her hair. Her hair can be crazy. She could look like Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Hair at all weird angles. But everything else, oh my God, it has to be neat, tidy. That's driving my OCD crazy. Fix your fucking hair.
Box. It's just like a bunch of Amazon stuff.
I know,
that was
she can
delivered.
wear the layers.
It's a bin store. Let's go look.
Oh, more plastic bins. And just crap to buy. Oh, is that what a bin store is? I thought a bin store was like a place where you could buy like all sorts of organizational bins. It's a bin store. It's basically crap in a bucket. Okay, fun. Oh, she looks like a Muppet in that jacket though. Oh. So we just go through the bins and pull out crap.
What's this, Amber?
Oh, it's,
oh my god!
Oh my gosh! It's Elsa. Is this new stuff or secondhand stuff?
I'm not getting that of her.
No,
no, it's too much.
You need to drink your water though.
Oh, celery.
Okay,
like
so
that.
I didn't get anything, but my mom got this 365 Days of Words to Inspire. But it is a 2022 calendar, which is totally fine. What's today's?
It says your future is bright. Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
Okay, but look, still, I love all these positive You look like $1,000,000. Oh, thanks.
They are weird, right?
Be silly, be honest,
Yeah,
be
that is her
kind.
mum. That's her mum. They're rebuilding their relationship. She's moved to Oklahoma to be closer to family, just to get away from Kentucky and all her vile exes and a new fresh start.
Love that.
But basically just to be with around near someone who can drive her around so she doesn't have to get Ubers. But I'd say it's probably to reconnect with her family. But the bonus would be that there's someone who can drive her around and help her do jobs.
Too, and like every single one is like art.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm obsessed.
It's adorbs.
That's actually
Oh,
super
okay.
cute.
Can you get some
You're
good
best.
stuff though, or is it all
Look,
just
how could
shit?
you- Keep your enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's
Keep
cute.
it up, Amber.
This was 75
Today's
cents.
forecast, 100%. Fantastic.
Hell yeah. So I saw this Icon Cinema and I was like, what is that? Is that where all Amberlyn Reed's videos are performed? Get it? Haha.
Oh God. Let's just take a minute to mourn that joke. Okay, we've mourned it. They
Hey
are,
guys,
yeah.
it is the next day, January 14th.
Yeah, Jason.
I'm sorry
Basically
that I
what
stopped
Jason
vlogging
said.
yesterday. My mom and I.
Why
ended
are
up
we
going
filming
to
this
my grandma's
angle?
house, surprising her.
Is this the angle that we use when we're standing on the scale? Upside down looking at the roof. And what is that? Is it okay, so that's a mirror. So what's this glass thing? Because I can't see. Is that a sprinkler? A smoke alarm? What are we looking at?
Visiting her.
Can anyone tell me what we're looking at?
My mom out to her favorite restaurant. So I was just spending quality.
No, Amber has her own apartment. Her mum just lives in Oklahoma as well. Amber lives by herself.
Time with them.
Mum doesn't want to be on
day.
camera.
Let's do the weigh-in.
Hello.
Hello.
It's ready.
Thank you. Stepping on now.
509.6.
Amber's been living too long. She's trying to crack onto the scales. Did you hear the way she talked to that scale? I know you're into chicks, love, but how hard up are you?
Stepping on now.
Listen.
509.
Go back.
Stepping on. Hello. Hey,
listen to the way she talks to the scale.
Hello.
Hello.
It's ready.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stepping on now.
She sounds like she's an old dude at a bar sleazing onto someone. Hello. Thank you. It was weird.
509.6 pounds.
509.6.
It's
I
a
was hoping
sprinkler,
for a bigger
okay.
loss because I feel like I
light
barely
globe.
ate anything yesterday. But you know what?
Crap store.
I'll take it.
Is it because that's right, because they always think the clothes make a difference. Okay.
6. And yesterday I was on track. That is such a lousy heart.
Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that Amber was a lefty. She should be way more creative, productive, and have a much more interesting personality for a left-handed person.
The camera. I need to not do that. So tomorrow is week 2.
Or, see, this is what I don't understand. You live your life in clothes, right? So why does the outfit matter? Just put clothes on and weigh yourself. It's more genuine. It's more authentic. It's like the 1 or 2 pounds that your clothes is going to weigh, you are going to be that weight when you're wearing clothes out in the world. It doesn't matter. Why are we getting naked? We live in clothing.
To weigh in to see how much I
You
officially
doing, bud?
lost. So this can go like any way. I could do good today and lose more weight, or tonight, which is usually nighttime where I
I
slip
don't
up and
like
do
Matt
bad.
either.
I could do really bad and
Hi,
gain a few
Cara.
pounds overnight and then not lose anything. That would suck big time. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that that won't happen.
The nails are so much better than when they were short and she'd be topping them up all the time. I like the shape of them. I'm not a huge fan of matte black unless it's like an almond or a coffin shape, but they're nicer than her stubby little nails.
Y'all, I don't know about you, but I normally do not eat things like this. I normally always get like turkey burgers.
Well, today, Antonis, I had for lunch. I did have my fish and rice. But what did I have yesterday? I had my veggie pasta. I chopped up some carrots, some onion, some capsicum. You can't sit there, buddy. I can't read the chat, hon. You have to sit on this side. I don't know why you hate this side so much. I'm just going to put that there. Yeah, sit there, Bobba. Sit on the corner. You like corners. Onion, capsicum, a tin of green beans, some broccoli, and some bacon. Chop that up, fried that up together, put in some cooked pasta, penne pasta. And then what did I do for sauce? I can't remember. Oh, milk. I did like a roux. I did stock powder. I put in stock and corn flour and milk, and then salt and pepper, a bit of garlic, and then I mixed that all up, and that was lunch. And I've still got more of that frozen. So that was just a quick, easy veggie pasta thing that I made up. I just like things that I can take in one container that I can put in the microwave and heat up. I don't like lots of containers.
But for some reason,
And sandwiches are good too.
Vidalia, probably pronounce it.
And for dinner tonight, I cooked up some meatballs because I had some pre-made pork meatballs that I defrosted. I cooked them up and I put them on these little mini naan breads that I get by. They're about this big. And I just heated that up in the microwave, put a couple of meatballs on it, chopped up some red onion, put some barbecue sauce and a little bit of cheese. And I made like a little mini barbecue meatball sub. And I had 2 of those for dinner.
Am I wrong? Onion beef patties just sounded
Oh,
so good.
we're all in
And
the
I had them
house.
last night.
Panda. Hello, Panda, by the way.
Amazing. And I put some
Hello.
shredded cheese on top.
I know, Kaza. I
melted, and it was
agree.
delicious. So I'm actually about to make one right now.
Unless you're going into a boxing match, your clothes don't matter. They absolutely do not matter.
I have been Lego obsessed. I finished the
Legos.
Polaroid. Isn't it?
No, we don't
like,
count.
I know.
It.
Left. I do have 2 wanting to do.
Stop it. Okay.
Monday.
Oh, great.
Mondays
More
are the
sprinkler
official
action.
weigh-in of how much did I lose that week?
Hello.
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 It's ready.
Okay, guys, so I'm stepping on.
Her next big reveal is yes, the scales and me are in a relationship. Me and my new lover.
507.4 pounds.
507.4. Yes, I was on track yesterday. I
Nicola,
did
that's
really
so
freaking good.
exciting.
Oh my God, I'm so happy with.
Oh, I bet you just cannot wait, Nicola. That would be so nice. It'd be so hard to be away from family. Oh, that's a victory in itself, isn't it?
This 507.4. Hell yeah. 7 is my favorite number besides 1. I do like 1. Okay, you guys. So I was
soup. Yeah, just make some soup and have some crusty bread.
That is
Or
so
pumpkin
amazing.
soup. Pumpkin soup's good.
I was on track yesterday. So this week I am down 5.2.
Ooh, I love a
am
pasta salad.
so
Yum.
proud of that. And in total, this year so far, which has only been 15 days, I'm down 8.4 pounds, which I'm very happy with that because my goal is to lose 100 pounds this year. And to reach that goal, I just need to lose 1.9 pounds a week. That is it. So I'm already like way ahead of schedule. I am so proud of this weigh-in. Yay. Okay, guys.
Okay, let's start taking bets. When is she going to conk out in this and just be like, I'm over it and I'm not doing it and blah, blah, blah. And she just goes back off track again. I'm going to say she's going to lose 30 pounds and then she's going to be like, nah, this is bullshit. I'm bored. I just want to eat my feelings.
So I went on to Instagram. I told you guys to ask me questions. I figured it could be fun to do some rapid fire questions. So let's get into it. Favorite thing about living in Oklahoma so far? Definitely living on my own. I love living on my own. My rules.
How often does she do these Q&As? Nothing in her life changes enough for these questions to be interesting or new. She's just like, so what do you think about me? I want to know what you think about me and what you want to know about me. Why don't you ask your audience questions about the stuff that they like and what they want and their things? It's always like, ask me questions.
I can do whatever I want. Everything is mine. It's like my own
She
little
can keep
like
it longer than foodie.
haven,
Yeah.
sanctuary. I like doing things on my time. And I don't know, just something about it.
Okay, March. Yeah.
And I never expected to love it this much, but I really do. When did you start listening to The Weeknd? So it was 2011. It was when I heard Sing the Song.
She talks about stuff for too long.
Obsessed with him. There's like a few artists that I'm just like majorly obsessed with.
No, I don't care. Yeah, mine. Me.
like Banks, Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, The Weeknd, and there's a few others. And my most recent ex actually surprised me with like a poster. It was so sweet of her because she had a record player and she wanted to put some posters near
Her life
it.
is
And she put
mundane.
one of my favorite artists up there. She didn't really care for The Weeknd like I did, but she did it for me. She surprised me. I thought that was sweet. But The Weeknd, me and The Weeknd, we're besties, okay? When's the last time you drank alcohol? I actually have not drank since December 31st because I did drink on New Year's Eve and I haven't drank since then. When will you be ready for a relationship? Honestly, I don't know because I kind of like the single life. Of course, there is things that I miss about being in a relationship, but
I know,
honestly
know,
think it's
right?
just like I'm missing those things.
This is what I'm saying. Is like, what new information have you got to say? How many question and answers have you done? What do people not know about you at this stage? Like, nobody cares what your favorite color is. What was your favorite band when you're growing up? What's your shoe size? No one, we all know, and no one cares.
Things with my ex. We don't have to get into like detail, but there are just like a lot of things that I
Antonis,
miss
the
with
pressure
her
of the PO
specifically.
box.
What are your thoughts on sending nudes? So honestly, that is something that
I've done.
I low-key
I mean,
do, but I only do it if I'm really connected with someone, we're really into each other.
What? This one sends nudes. The one who can't even show her legs is showing nudes. I don't believe she's showing nudes. I think she's showing tit pics. I think she puts on lingerie and does tit pics. I don't think she's showing nudes. I think a nude is an exaggeration. But okay, ill.
I trust them and they have to like ask for it because sorry, but unsolicited, no. But if you two are vibing and they're like, hey, you want to send over like a titty pic? You have to be really special because I don't just be sending those out to anybody. Like you have to be a special girly pop, okay? But I don't see anything wrong with it. Like if two people are into each other, go for it. Did it snow in?
That's terrible advice. That is absolutely terrible advice. No. It's about safety, trust, security. Do not send nudes. Do not send nudes to anybody. If you are married or it's like like it gets deleted or it vanishes or you want to take Polaroids, do not send nudes to anybody ever. It is forever theirs and it can be forever shared. Relationships change. People are vindictive. Do not send nudes. You're a dummy. You're a dummy, Amber. You're a dummy. That's
yes,
terrible advice.
So the last question I'm going to do is, how do you feel about Becky talking about you again? So honestly,
yeah,
I find it a little weird, only because she was the one who initially said, keep my name out your mouth or the law is going to get involved. And then I think it was a few months later, I brought up the law just to remind her that was initially what she wanted. It was my way of agreeing, but like now she's talking about me. I don't know. Share your story, share your truth, share what you think is your truth. I don't know what else to say about it at this point because I'm just not really into this whole let's talk shit about our ex for money. I personally am not going to be doing it.
Garbage. You talked crap on your ex. What was it, Casey? You talked about Casey. You made accusations against Casey. You did that. And you thought it'd been long enough that you guys weren't together. And because you had a partner at the time, it was okay to talk shit on Casey. You made some very egregious accusations against Casey that you could not prove nor disprove. You talk shit about your exes. Shut up.
I did go against my morals at the time when Destiny started saying all those things about me, and I went on live stream and then started doing the same. I was in a very bad headspace at the time, but I'm not going to let that be an excuse because even if I was in a bad one now, I still wouldn't let myself succumb to that type of energy because I'm not going to do it. She can do whatever she wants, and I'm not going to say a damn thing because I just wish her nothing but healing, happiness, health, success, all the good things in the world. But it is a little confusing because she was the one who initially brought up the law. Okay, guys, so I have an Amazon haul. These things came overnight.
Maybe she's just finally like, fuck you. You were rude and nasty and mean and condescending to me. I'm finally gonna not care what you think about me. I'm just gonna say what I want to say because somebody else has been brave enough to come out and say what they experienced in a relationship, and maybe their viewpoint will have a little bit more weight if somebody else also comes forward and gives their experience, and the experiences were similar, so that kind of gives it a little bit more validity.
These are just clean dishes that I have to put away, so don't mind that. And I really hurt my
BB
finger.
will never say
This
anything.
nail
I want
almost came
BB.
off. You guys, it hurt so bad
Everybody
when I was
knows.
opening
Everybody knows. I hope BB is out there living his life, dating the gals, or married with children on the way, happy doing whatever he's doing, security or janitor, garbage man, professor, cook, chef, scientist, whatever he was studying for. I hope that BB is getting his karma for putting up with Chantal for as long as he did. I don't know how that man got out unscathed away from that woman. I don't know how he managed it, but chef's kiss, BB. I hope your life is a beautiful with nothing but blessings.
these boxes. Anyways, okay, so I got some slippers. I'll show you guys those out of the package in a minute. And I got
Hey,
some
Kate.
Legos. I did think this one was going to be bigger, but that's okay. It's New York City.
Look. Oh,
I
God.
got some roller
This
skates.
fucking
And the newest
Lego.
one, which is Red Roses. They're so cute. My little
Everything's
collection here. Don't
cute.
lie to you, the last 2 days has been so boring. I have been wanting to go outside and walk, but I can't because we are snowed in. I have been able to take Twinkie
Get a treadmill.
to the dog park, but that is like
I want him
literally
to be
part
married
of my
with
apartment
babies
complex, which
too.
I
I want him to
prefer
have BB
walk
babies.
her so we can get like
Not bonsai
exercise and
babies,
stuff.
Enola.
Sadly, I
BB
have not
babies.
been able to do that, and I've been really itching to do the mile walk without Twinkie. I know the next couple of months is just going to be freezing cold. Like I cannot imagine myself
Get a treadmill.
walking in 10-degree weather, 20-degree weather. Like it's not going to happen.
And Okie Doll says they're not snowed in, so no reason not to be able to go outside other than maybe a trip and a fall and another dangling ankle.
Once it starts getting up like the 50s and 60s, that's like perfect walking weather in my opinion. And I'm just like, I need that weather because I want to walk so bad.
Oh no, she's still got all the journals and she's just Legos, but she upcycles the Legos. She passes them on when she's completed them. She donates them, blah, 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 blah.
Like, who is she? Like, I want to go walk a mile. Like, what? But yeah, like a lot of people enjoy the snow and I'm just not that girly. Like I used to love the snow, but now I just feel trapped, honestly, because like I don't own a single pair of shoes that is like,
Yeah, probably because she can't find shoes to fit around her leg that she can lace up that are comfortable. Plus, she's probably worried about slipping and falling, which is a genuine concern. If you are not wearing the right footwear, that would be something. Because if she went down in snow, how is she getting up? Like, how is she going to get herself up in snow? I don't think so.
ice approved or snow approved. So when I do go out there, it's like it hurts my feet. Oh my God. It's just hard.
Can't you just buy like wet weather sneakers or get like galoshes? Isn't that a thing in the winter? You can buy those boots that go over your regular shoes so the snow doesn't get in. That's a thing, right?
Hard to find shoes that like work.
Fuck, just buy some wading pants or something. Just get yourself some fishing pants. That'll be fine.
For me. Anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Yay, Ambi's finished. Ambi's finished. Okay. She's still not that exciting, but you know, we do what we can. It's just nice to keep up to date. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, so we are going to do the Canadian road trips to Iraq border. I love it how it's not Canadian Syrian couple go on a road trip to the Iraq border. It's Canadian because Salah basically doesn't exist anymore, and I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. I'm really enjoying not having to see his stupid face or hear his stupid voice. And the eyebrow. I'm loving not having to look at his stupid eyebrows. It's so good. I hope this arc never ends. I know it will, but whatever. Okay, so they're going for a drive. We've got to speed this up because there's going to be lots of bullshit driving and lots of bullshit walking for no reason. I mean, the reason, but more walking than we need to see. Okay. Is everybody ready? I don't think we need any safety seat belts today because I don't think there's going to be anything in here that's really going to harm us. Maybe you'll have to put our seat belts on when we have to watch her eat the pie. But I think we're safe in this one. Okay, ready, steady, go. Okay, we're starting with driving. All right. No, buddy, you have to stay on that side. You're Iraq. I'm Kuwait. You stay there. I stay here. Okay, fast forward already. Oh, my God. Oh, look at her teeth. Look at her teeth. Ew. You can see that she's smoking a lot. You can see that yellow tooth. Look at it. Look at it. That yellow. Oh, she's a mess, isn't she? A mess. An absolute mess. Oh. Is that the border? What is that?
You guys, I have an
Oh, so she
amazing
drove
surprise
to
for you
the
guys.
border.
That's the Iraq border. We're going to Iraq. Yalla. Just kidding. We're going to El Bohaya Farms.
All right, so while we're not going to Iraq today,
So they drove close enough to the border to show us the border, then did a U-turn, turned around and drove back to the actual place that they were going. Okay, weirdo.
we are visiting an area of Kuwait called Abdali Farms area, more specifically the Al Buhaira Farms, which is literally minutes from the Iraq border. The ride there was mostly desert. I love long road trips. A lot of the farms in Kuwait have activities.
Oh, no. Amber is a pear shape, so her lower part is bigger than her top part, but her legs are quite big. But she looks much taller than she is. Probably because we don't see her like against a lot of people, but because Amber and I are the same height, and I know how much Foodie weighs, and I know how much Amber weighs, and Amber's about 180 pounds more than Foodie. And yeah, so basically to get Amber, you have to put 3 of me together. So 3 of me. So 1, 2, 3 cookies stacked together makes 1 Amber, and we're the same height. So she's quite, her legs are quite big, but she hides them a lot, and that's what pairs do. Because we're
for
always
families
chunky
and
down
things that you can
below.
do. If all else fails, just walking around in open fresh air is always nice.
Oh, you're in Western Australia.
I'm eating
Oh,
my
it's
first
hot.
meal of the
Oh,
day,
it's
a
hot.
tuna
Hi,
on
Rob.
whole bran
Hello.
bread. The Taco Bell I ate yesterday made me pretty sick, so I'm trying to eat healthy and not eat out for today, so I'm going to eat my homemade sandwich.
They must be on a very tight budget because they're not getting snacks when they go out. They're going free places. She's taking a lunch.
We are now entering the Abdali Farms
Foodie's
area.
5'1".
There's a whole bunch of farms here on the way, on the left and right, and we are going to Al Buhaira.
Yes, you're right, Jason. She's using her professional vlogger voice. It's very similar to her low BMI baby voice, but it's got a little bit more of a travel agent edge.
Farms, like I said, which is just a few minutes up the road here.
She's trying a bit more. It's still not great, but she's trying.
And finally, we arrive at the farm that we are going to.
Now, what I would like to see... Oh, look, they've got a QR code. Huh, you could probably scan that. I wonder what would happen if my... Nah, oh, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'm going to scan that with my iPad. Let's see if that works, because it never seems to work. I'm going to scan that QR code, see what pops up. Oh, my God, it worked. Oh, bum. It's all in Arabic. Damn it. And I want you to put in a phone number. I'm not doing that. But anyway, the QR code works. That's great. Let's go. But I want to hear why they chose this place, what they expect to see there, what it's renowned for, what does it farm? Like, we don't know any of that stuff really. She just wanders around in the bushes and looks at a horse now and again, like pats a horse. They didn't really tell us much about the place, like in that sense of the word. Why did you choose to go here? Is it because it's free? Oh, in the car, yes. Oh, I didn't even think about the fish in the car. Ugh. Probably normally smells like fish anyway. That's cute. Also, what are they growing there? Petunias? I'll stop it.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be walking around this huge farm here called the Al Buhaira Farms in Abdali, which is near the Iraq border. It's about an hour and a half away from where we reside in Kuwait. And there's lots to see here. It's a huge farm, so I'm going to get a lot of exercise in. And I can't wait. It's a beautiful day, beautiful weather, 16 degrees Celsius. I love it.
I still refuse to call this exercise. It is just movement. You are moving. Unless you are like, okay, we're going to walk 1 kilometer and I'm going to get my heart rate up. I'm going to sweat. I'm going to breathe hard. I'm going to get to the point where I'm just not able to quite not talk. I'm going to be breathing hard when I'm having a conversation. I will not call that exercise. You are wandering, meandering around a farm. You are moving. You are not exercising. I know mentally it's good for her to think it's exercise, but it's not. You're just moving your body. This is why she's starting to eat like and binge a bit, because she's like, oh, I'm doing all this exercise. Surely I've burnt all the calories off. I can afford to eat some nasty food. Look at all the exercise I'm doing. No, ma'am, you are just moving. You are literally just keeping your body lubricated. You are not doing any more benefit to it calorically or stamina-wise than basic maintenance.
Yalla, let's go. Here we have some kale fields, all kinds.
Exactly.
Curly, the other kind. I don't know what it's called. We have some broccoli here on this side.
Oh, so it's a veggie farm. So they do grow veggies in Kuwait. Now, I would like to know, why is this particular area good at agriculture? Flowers, broccoli, the kale. Do they have a water source there? Is there a water farm? Do they have bore water? Is there an underground water system? Water is precious in Kuwait. How come they can afford to be a farm? This is information I'd like to have.
We have some beetroot.
Oh, beetroot. It's not beetroot, it's beetroot. Aussies, am I right? Am I right? It's not beetroot, beetroot. Hi, Lalaboo. Hello.
It's like Doctor Who. We have some chamomile here.
Sweetheart, if that was Doctor Who, you would fit in that phone booth. It's not the TARDIS. The TARDIS was massive. It had multiple rooms. It was bigger than your apartment. You were lucky to slide out of that phone box in one piece. And I'm not sure you probably did.
We have a cabbage field here.
She's weightlifting.
Wonder if there's any Cabbage Patch Kids in here.
No, just you. Sour Patch Kid. It's beetroot.
It's windy
That's
today,
right.
bright.
Yeah, thank God, speed her up. Whoever did the editing, thank you. This walk, man. Physiologically, she just has an abnormal walk, and it's because of her tummy and her stomach and her back and her hips. But are her knees atrophied? Has she got muscles that are stiff? Because the walk is like, this is her feet. It's like she's like those dicks that you wind up. You know how their little feet, or the teeth, the chattering teeth, you know how to wind them up and their little feet just shuffle across? That's how she walks. Oh, she looks enormous. They don't bend. Her spine looks stressed. That is an understatement. Stressed, confused, overwhelmed.
Windmill.
Worcester. Hello.
I don't know what this is, but I hope it's not poisonous.
Well, that would be good to find out beforehand. If it was poisonous, they'd probably have signs up saying beware, toxic, death. But maybe you're allergic. Maybe you're going to pop out in hives. Maybe you're asthma. Maybe going into a big bunch of 5'3" high flowers, if you're an asthmatic and you're not sure what it is, may not be a smart idea. Just saying. Oh, why did that jump forward? Oh, we're jogging.
I like jogging.
Do you? I bet this is the first time she's jogged in many a year. Why is she jogging? I have a theory why she's like, oh, my back's so good, my stamina's so good, I can run, I'm spry, I'm feeling good, I'm looking good. I think it's all to impress Salah. I think this entire thing is to impress Salah. He's like, you've got to do this before we can fuck. I need someone who can do this, that, and the other. And she's like, look at me. I can do all of this. I can put my leg up over the back of my head. I'm not going to huff and puff. I could go for at least 2 minutes. I could keep up with you. Look at me go. Look at the improvements I'm making already. I think this is all to show off for Salah. And if she gets a cleaner after going for this sprint jog New York marathon run, there is no reason that she needs a cleaner now, because she said, I need it for my health. No, your back's fine. You can jog. You can run. You can certainly mop if you can jog. And crazy, what if she blew out a knee? She's lucky she didn't blow a knee or roll an ankle or tore a ligament. She didn't limber up. She didn't do any warm-up stretches before she did that. She could have really done herself a damage, but good on her for having a go.
I wonder if I could rent a bicycle.
Canola isn't poisonous. Okay.
Probably not.
She's a triathlete because she tries to be an athlete.
Well, that 2 seconds.
And Anna and Aline, a kickstand like on a bike. You know when you have, you know how it sits out at an angle, like you kick the leg out and it makes the thing stand up. Her legs are at like that weird angle, like a bike kickstand, and they're just there to prop her up. They don't actually do anything else than that. They just prop her up. Kickstand legs.
Seconds of jogging really did me in.
Yeah, she twirled. Let's watch her twirl again, because that's awesome. Okay, it's centrifugal force. Let's talk physics.
Whoa!
Okay, 2 things that could have happened here. Inner ear, when you start to spin your inner ear, you could overbalance. The other thing is her force. She got too much spin up, overbalance, like a dreidel or one of those little spinning tops. You know how they start to get the wobbles? When they go a bit fast and they like that, centrifugal force, she spun herself off her orbit. That's what happened there. She's lucky she didn't come up ass over tip.
I wonder if I could rent a bicycle.
Oh, Chantal, look, you went for a 2-second jog. Calm down. A bike would just get swallowed up your crack at this point. You've got to lose about another 100 pounds. We won't even know you're on a bike at this point. It'd look like one of those little monkey trikes.
Probably not.
Oh, my God. Kitra, I'm inspired. Kitra. It's on the list.
Well, that 2 seconds of jogging really did me in. It's a rock.
Hun, I'm surprised you didn't blow out your bloody lungs. Like, you've got clots sitting in there. You got the diabetes. You got blood pressure issues. You haven't moved your body like that in a year, a millennia. You are just lucky you didn't oh my God. Maybe she got a bit faint when she was spinning.
Raccoon. It's a beezer raccoon.
Oh, he's a beezer raccoon because he's putting his arms up.
There's also a lot of bouncy castles here for kids.
That's a 4XL jumper, by the way, and it is stretched to within an inch of its life. I'd actually buy that in that size and wear it as a dress. I'd like that. I've actually got a hoodie like that, a grey and a white one. But it doesn't have the leopard arms. It's just grey and white.
Oh, horsey.
Horsey. Nah, we're not doing animals.
Hi.
No, no, you don't
Aw.
deserve animals, Chantal.
Oh,
No, leave it alone.
Beautiful
bite
creature.
it. Just nip her on the
I love
knee.
horses.
Oh, shut up. What is she doing? Oh, she's
It's so
starting
nice
to struggle.
And I'm
Look at her.
actually like so happy. I have the stamina to walk as far as I want.
No, you fucking don't. No, you don't. Okay, I would like to put you down somewhere where there are no stairs. No stairs, no chairs. You don't get to sit down. You have to stand up and just walk around, but there's no sitting. I want you to go to a shopping center and just walk up and down for 3 or 4 hours and don't sit down. That would be the true test of your stamina. You couldn't do it. You need to sit down every 5 to 10 minutes, I'm sure. It only counts if you can sustain it, and you can't sustain it at this point. Stop it.
It's an amazing feeling.
That's
I'm
right,
walking.
Oceana.
Yes, indeed, I'm walking.
It's probably like a little petting zoo. Here you are.
Huge sunflower.
Oh my God. Who edited this? Is Sala
Oh.
editing these? What is with this unique and weird editing style? Do you think Sala and Foodie are sitting down and editing these together? Because these have got a different feel. These don't feel like Chantal. These have got like I feel like it's Sala's got a hand in this. One hand's holding a nuggie, the other hand's on the mouse, and he's using CapCut or something because Jesus.
Oh.
Oh, sunflowers.
You can take a tram.
Or
Sure,
you can walk.
but you can also walk.
Can you?
Junk food.
The next time you go through Doha Airport, I don't want to see you sitting on a golf cart. I want you to walk from one end of that place to the other.
Not gonna lie, that looks so good. So there's many different things you can do here. Little attractions. The general admission is free. You have to pay for the little attractions. You know, renting.
Yeah, here you are. Okay, Foodie, if you are such a fantastic walker and you can just walk for hours without sitting down, get on your treadmill, put it on walking speed 1 to 2 Ks or 1 to 2 miles, and just walk like that for 10 minutes non-stop at 1 or 2 miles an hour without sitting down and not holding on. Do that, and I'll be like, yes, she's making gains. But that's not what we're talking about here. You can't do that.
Hang a bike, stuff like that. But I'm just here for the exercise. And
Oh, he
going
is
somewhere
totally
different.
grounded.
I like
And
taking
he's
road
got no
trips,
social
so-
media to play on
Yeah.
that she knows
Just
of.
getting some walking in
Hi, Red Phoenix. Hello.
on this beautiful day. I will say,
Nobody.
that
You
no
can't
more cheat days.
sit
We're cheating for
there.
a while.
You
Inshallah,
can't
because
sit there, my friend.
I was so sick all night.
You can
Not
sit
Taco Bell.
here.
Not worth it.
I don't know why he
That's why I
wants
had a
to
sandwich
sit
today.
here.
Homemade.
I need to put something on this side that he's not allowed to sit on so he can sit on it. Because he wants to sit where I don't want him to sit. Right? She is...
Still walking.
She is 100 and what does she reckon? She's 130 pounds heavier than you, Jason, and she is a foot and an inch shorter than you. That's nuts, right?
We did a whole
I know, buddy.
tour.
Oh, I'll show you, buddy. Come here, Bubba. Say hi. Oh, is it your boy? You desperately want to be on that side of the desk, but you
We're
can't.
not going into the
honey.
nursery?
You can't. I can't see the chat. I can't see the people. Don't say that, Whiplash. No, that makes it even worse. They can't be slimming filters because she looks
Look at all the aloe vera. You
enormous.
can purchase plants here.
Oh, Anna, stop. Ugh, don't. Why? Why would you say that? Aloe vera. You need some of that on your skin there, Foodie. Stick some of that natural goop on your face. You love all that natural crap. I don't believe the
We
350
have
pound
cacti
I
or
think she's at
cactus.
least
This
4.
cactus. Agave.
Ooh, I love agave. Tequila.
More.
More succulents. She is enormous.
Chubby cactus. I don't know if that's a species, but I just named it.
Oh,
Chubby
yeah,
cactus.
creative.
See? Chubby cactus. Oh, they're expensive, the chubby cactus. Petunia. I used to have a hamster called Petunia.
What happened to it? Hey, so she used to have a hamster named Petunia. How come she doesn't know how to look after a hamster properly now? How come she is so ignorant to the ways of looking after a hamster if she's already had them as pets? Methinks that perhaps her mum was the one looking after the hamster and the hamster accidentally ran away. And she isn't chubby. She is rotund.
So relaxing and zen in here. Love it. Strawberry fields forever.
She seems to focus on that as a theme. Like she goes somewhere and it's like, this place is so relaxing. Places can have other vibes. It can feel warm. It can feel sunshiny. It can feel invigorating. I think we need to probably expand our word vocabulary. So maybe, Sala, if you're watching, a great gift for foodie might be a word of the day or a vocab book or something like that. I know she's not taking the Arabic lessons. I know she's not reading the Quran, but maybe you could get her a book to like help her with her descriptors when she's eating food, when she's going places. I mean, for somebody who is going to all these relaxing places, doing all these relaxing things, she seems to have a big old stick up her ass about something every other day. Maybe you need to take her outside a little bit more for her zen and her relaxation. Maybe you should plop her down on a sand dune at the beach because the beach is also relaxing and very quiet. Like everywhere's quiet and relaxing. And I think the reason is because there's nobody fucking around. There's never anyone around. There's no chatter. There's no people. There's no clattering and clanging and phone ringing and stuff because there's never anybody there. She can't. No, it's the left knee. The left knee is the draggy knee.
Very nice.
Get her a thesaurus. Yes.
Who knows how to make greens?
She's,
like a pro.
she's adorable, Cara.
Here we have a market where you can buy some fruits and veg.
I think Foodie feels like she's like Pokemon cute. You know how some of them are real cute and adorable and they're like, meh. She's like a little like cartoon character. You know, she's a bit Betty Boop. She's a little bit Snorlax. She's like a combo with a little bit of Marilyn Monroe thrown in there. You know, she does. She's a sex pot Pokemon cartoon. Yeah.
Applebee's. Bees.
Oh, they've got an Applebee's in the middle of nowhere. That's amazing. Oh, no way. No way. They
Gonna
copied.
get the smallest size they have, gelato mango.
Gonna go back. Anybody ever been to I went to a place called the Budrum Ginger Factory. They have an art installation just like this with all the umbrellas underneath it. They copied. Ooh, little sneaky snakes.
Gonna get the smallest size they have, gelato mango.
Yes. Oh, good night, Nicola. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful visit. Oh, and give him an extra cuddle and a snuggle. Oh, I hope you have a really good day. Yeah.
That's it. Thank you. So, smallest serving they have.
What's the bet? What's the bet? That's not even the smallest size. I bet that's a taster. That looks like a taster size. That doesn't look like an actual like size that you would order for a kid. That looks like a taster size. Like they put 1 or 2 little scoops in there because it's free.
Not bad to have a little treat.
I don't know where everyone
it's got tons
is.
of fresh mango in it.
There wasn't enough stuff to see for 3 or 4 hours. I think
like
that's
sherbet.
bullshit too, Anna.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not
Wow.
a taster size.
Lots of
That's an
sweet.
actual size.
So, I know you're probably thinking you're on a health journey, but realistically, it's okay to have little treats like this once in a while as part of your diet. I'm out here doing a lot of walking. The rest of my
Oh,
diet.
shut up. You have been doing this for 5 days. 5 days. Don't be telling us about how we can treat ourselves. And you're allowed to slack off here and there. And you can have a cheat meal. Ma'am, you have effectively eaten yourself up to 400 pounds. And in 7 years, you've gained and lost maybe 80 of those. Do not be telling us how to successfully diet until you have successfully dieted. You and your bullshit diabetes and your bullshit diet, nah. Don't tell us we can have little treats. Don't. You're not the one.
So far today has been well, but I'm also sharing this with my husband. So, yeah, but it's really good.
I thought you were sharing it with Sala. Where's Sala's spoon? Oh, that's for the feeders.
This is comfy.
Dude, get out of it. Get out of that chair right now, Foodie. Get out of that chair. There's no way that her weight can be supported by that chair. They have about 110 or 130 kilogram weight limit. You are exceeding it by quite a stretch, ma'am. Get out now. And she doesn't even fit.
So I just wanted to say, like, the little changes that I'm
so
trying to
scared
make.
It's gonna
For
break.
example, like packing my own healthy lunch, the sandwich, instead of, I could have got, like before I would have gotten like a large soda, french fries, burger, you know, and then like a larger ice cream. So it's little things like that, just cutting down sometimes even makes a difference. Like, it really
You know
does.
how you cut down? You don't have it at all. You don't have it at all. You have something else. You have something better. You have a taste and you give the rest to Sawa. You're not, no, it's not to say that it's not okay to do that as a diet, but Foodie's different. Foodie's got the diabetes. Foodie has to lose weight and she needs to lose weight now. Now. It's none of this go slow business. She needs to be on point every day. Every single day, or she's going to be in dyers. And the fact that she sat down and ate Taco Bell for 2, and then she's going to go on and she restricted herself all day today. So she reckons, even though she did eat, she's restricting, and then she's going to go home and blow out on a massive pie, and then probably whatever else she has after that. So she's not even like mentally preparing herself for this. She's not mapping it out. She could have taken herself a little low sugar, no sugar, creamy little snacky pod thing, or a little pocket of like chocolate peanuts or something that would have given her energy, not just like a treat. Like, oh, she's just infuriating. And she sits there and tries to tell us how do you successfully diet when she's never successfully dieted.
Does. There's your PSA for today.
It's not $3.50.
Rosemary water.
It isn't. I can tell you right now.
Basil
it's not
water,
$3.50.
lemongrass.
Oh, I'm allergic to lemongrass. Oh, I'm intolerant too. I won't say I'm allergic.
Different dairy products here.
Always manage to go when no one's there.
Teas. Ooh, pickled things.
Yeah, turd boy. The internet never forgets. Did you see my little thumbnail? How I put the little poop emojis all over them? Because it's like just little Easter eggs in there, you know? Hi, live, chill life. Hi. Oh, I know. I love not hearing bab. Now it's just my husband. Oh, I think she's like $4.50. Yeah. Except people want to eat the tomato. People don't want to eat Foodie.
Looks really good.
Oh, no, and no goofy laugh, no weird eyebrow.
I don't know what flowers they are. It smells amazing.
It's not like they would have like signs or something, or it's not like there are apps you've got on your phone now where you can take a picture and then like Google image it, or literally it will just go, yeah, that's a kangaroo's paw. So like you can find out in any way and make it more interesting. Her scat band, her scat husband.
There's even a
Guns
Pizza
that-
Hut, Applebee's, Subway.
Oh, Emerald. Emerald's here. Where's
There's a
Emerald?
Burger King and a Taco Bell,
Oh,
which I'll never
Emerald.
eat at
Hi,
again. Sorry,
Emerald.
but food poisoning.
Oh, he'll be back eventually. Give it a couple of months, he'll be back.
So here we have some kind of lake. It's closed off right now, but with a floating dock.
That looks like an artificial beach. That does not look like a lake. It looks like an artificial beach. You dummy. Water's
trap
not
here,
that
guys.
color naturally.
I gotta make it quick across.
Oh, we are watching that again. And what were those noises? Why? She not feel embarrassed like doing that stuff in front of her husband?
There's a trap here,
it's good that
guys.
She does feel she
I
can
gotta
be
make
that
it quick
free.
across. We have some carrots.
She's sexy, guys. She is just hella sexy. How does he not fall more in love with her every day?
Which, by the way, I'm going to be making a delicious soup that has carrots. So stay tuned.
A delicious
What's your
soup.
favorite vegetable, guys? Comment below.
Can't wait.
Mine is probably broccoli.
Her favorite vegetable is
wheel.
potato. We know this.
The wheel in
It
the
is not
sky keeps
broccoli,
on
it's potato.
turning. More kale. All right, guys.
She's a
time to
clown.
end the video. Thank you for walking around the Albohaira Farms with us. And I hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Yeah, next video, I want to see no sitting down whatsoever. No sitting down. That's what I'm looking for. Walk without sitting. That'll impress me. Okay, now we got to put our seatbelts on for this one because there's noises, okay? There's the chewing noises. There's the sex noises. Now, I don't want to hear that this is not an inge. This is a craving because this is a food she craves a lot. It's massive. She says that she's restricted. So therefore, she's like, I've hardly eaten anything all day, so I'm going to eat a massive blowout dinner. And I've got a theory. I've got a theory why there's probably some missing. I think she's probably eaten some to make sure it tastes okay before she's going to sit down and film herself watching it. Because if it's gross, she's not going to want to eat much. So she'd go and order something else. I think she's probably given Sala his little portion, maybe, a couple of teaspoons for Sala just to have next to his nuggies. And now she's going to sit down with her utensils and just gobble this up. Now, she says she's only going to eat half of this, but half of this is probably about 4 slices of pie. So she eats about 4 servings of this cottage pie. Yep. But I'm on a diet, guys, and I got the beaties. And this monstrosity over here, the cabbage. I want you all to put it in the chat when you hear the mystery ingredient that makes it absolutely disgusting.
Hello. I'm super hungry, so I'm going to say Bismillah and dig right in.
I think she's got hyperextension
Yes.
ligaments. She's got those ligaments
Oh my
that
gosh.
bend outwards.
Look at this crust here.
Oh,
As you can
and the other reason I think it's an inch is because we get sex noises and the gusto with the way she wants to eat it, and the fact that she actually wants to start eating it with her hands and she has to pull herself back. That is because she just wants to basically just shovel it in. The way that she ate the tuna sandwich the other day is nothing in comparison to how she eats this. She likes this. She wants this. The tuna sandwich, not so great.
can see, I'm eating.
You missed the farm already. I know.
Right.
Oh, I've got to speed her up. I
Chicken.
almost didn't do it. Sorry. We almost watched. Oh, that's nasty.
I make the best pot pie.
She needs to open a restaurant. No, you don't know enough recipes or no. There's just no. You could open a restaurant. Of course you could open a restaurant. I don't want to shit on your dreams, Chantal, but when you open a restaurant, you want people to actually want to go there and eat, and you want to have a variety of dishes that are like enticing and look good, smell good, actually taste good. Don't all. What are you going to? You know what I should have done? I did a poll for her restaurant name on my community page. I haven't looked at it. I should go and have a look at it after this. And I realized I've got the perfect name for her restaurant. Yellow. All the dishes are yellow. All the shades of golden and brown known to man. Yellow. Foodie's restaurant will be called Yellow.
No.
And it's a serving spoon.
My pie
I
crust
know.
is made with oil, not butter, not lard.
And that is the not good way of making a pie crust. Not a good way. It makes it chewy and gooey, not flaky. I think you're confusing crumbly with flaky. The best crusts are made with cold butter. Just saying. And just because it's got oil in it doesn't make it healthier.
And whole wheat flour. Super flaky.
I know she's crumbly is not
But
the
I'm eating
same
out
as
of the dish because
flaky.
I just feel
Okay, Aussies, does that not look like apple crumble to you? Looks like apple crumble to me. It does not look like a delicious homemade cottage pie. It looks spongy and chewy and globby, and that mixture in the middle looks hella like sloppy. It doesn't look like it's got the body that a cottage pie should have. I can smell how bad that is.
I like
Ugh.
it. Beauty bite.
I get
There's
it.
chicken
I don't
thighs.
know, Anna. So she's put the oil in it, thinking she's being healthier, when the butter you could use less butter and make a thinner crust and still get that texture she's looking for with a better result and having actually flaky crust. Or use filo pastry that you can get from the shops. Frozen filo pastry. Make your middle, put the filo over the top, bake it in the oven. You still get that pie effect. It's lighter, it's flaky, it's delicious, and you don't have to spend all this time trying to figure out how to make an oily pie crust. Just put the butter in and have what you enjoy. The oil doesn't do anything. You dum-dum.
Corn, beans,
Ugh.
like green beans.
It looks
Carrots.
dry. Yeah. It does. Hi, Sarah Marie. Hello.
Oh,
I'm just
My homemade
thinking ahead
gravy?
to a gravy.
I'm not going to eat this whole thing. Don't worry. And I made my own pickled cabbage. So the trick is, guys, do not throw out your leftover pickle juice, okay?
Yeah. Totally keep, and especially if you're foodie, make sure you keep the pickle juice that I've been shoving my unwashed fingers that have been going from hand to mouth. And then I stick my fingers in and pull my pickles out, and then I eat my pickles, and then I put my fingers back in, and then I eat some more. Keep that juice to put other foods in, because you're not going to get botulism at all. You're not going to get some weird bacteria or microbes growing in that pickle juice. It's going to be totally fine. Save your old pickle juice. Yep, sounds great. Or you could just use vinegar, water, sugar, and salt and make your own vinegar. Make your own brine for your pickles and just leave them sit for 2 weeks. But no. Use your old, disgusting, bacteria-ridden pickle juice. It'll be fine.
I added cabbage, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit more vinegar, and a bit of honey. It's been in there about 30.
The honey would make that taste so strange. And why are we putting oil in it? You are taking away the thing that makes it pickled. Oiled fucks the whole pH up. I don't know why she put oil in there. Why don't we just shove an egg in as well, just for good measure?
Yeah, hours. Oh, and garlic. It's delicious.
It's not hard. I don't understand why she's
Wow.
got to fuck other She went to the Nada Al-Shami School of Cooking. That's why. You always got to throw in one random, completely insane ingredient to make it completely not at all the thing that you're trying to make. Hell, we're lucky she didn't put bloody thyme and cumin in this. did she just put that on the floor because it didn't taste good or something? Where did it go? She bit into it and then put it on the floor. Am I wrong? Honey,
It's
I
so
don't
good.
know. You put sugar in it. Oh, she put honey in it because she thinks that's a good replacement for sugar. Honey still has glucose. It's still got the sucrose in it. Honey is still sugar. You could put, if you want pickles, you're not going to get away from the sodiums and the sugars. That's the whole part of it. It's part of the chemical process.
So my gravy, essentially,
any cottage pie purists, you are going to go mental when you hear her gravy recipe. You're just going to lose it.
milk.
I
water,
know this is a horrible
chicken
pie. I
stock,
would
the
never eat
chicken
this.
drippings from the legs, salt, pepper, onion powder.
If you're going to keep the chicken drippings for your gravy, what's the point of cutting back on the butter in your crusts? You put butter in your roux, you put oil in your crust, and you're keeping the drippings from your thighs, which are the fattiest part of the meat. That's why it tastes so good. You're going to make your full fat gravy, but you're going to use oil in the crust to try and cut back on fat. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
7 spice.
I don't understand why she just didn't make a regular crust, a white flour crust with butter. It would have been more delicious. Texture would have been better. And she would have realistically saved fuck all calories.
A bit of Parmesan. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcester.
And there's so much chicken and black pepper. Not that salty.
See, she's making the sex noises. Ugh. And butter and flour in the roux, exactly.
There was already a huge chunk missing. That was my husband's portion.
Exactly, Annalyn. The fact that it's got vegetables and chicken in it, that's the healthy part. Everything that you do to the chicken from that point on is not the healthy part. This could be healthy if you did the chicken with some corn flour and evaporated milk, fresh veg or frozen, it doesn't really matter. Evaporated milk instead of your roux with corn flour, and then doing a light phyllo pastry on top. And doing it with chicken breast would be a leaner cut of meat. But, if you want the flavor, drain your thigh meat, cook it off, drain the thigh meat, put your veggies in, condensed milk, corn flour, phyllo pastry. That would be, and doing it perhaps in a small ramekin, not in a lasagna dish. And making sure you eat that one serve with maybe salads or some steamed veg, not just sitting there with the spoon and just eating until you're like completely stuffed or full, because you need to portion control as well. This is not how you portion control. This is just eating until you're too full. And she doesn't even eat slowly. This is not a healthy light meal. She's kidding herself.
Now, when I was, I'm always used to eating those like
because she's feeding
Swanson
Salah. She is
TV
being a
dinners.
good mum, feeding her
You know the ones
baby
I'm talking
boy.
about, the frozen ones that are like cardboard? They're pretty good though.
They taste like cardboard, but they're pretty good though. Basically means that this tastes like shit, but she's going to eat it anyway. I know. So
my favorite thing is pickled cabbage.
So when you go to like Woolies or Coles and you can buy those frozen family size pies, that's like having 2 of those sitting side by side. This is literally her just sitting down and eating one all by herself. And yes, the Okie doll, she had half of a pie that could feed a family of 6. But it was just half a pie.
The whole wheat flour doesn't taste much different than the other one.
Lie. It does taste different.
Than regular white flour.
It tastes totally different. It's not bad, but it does not have the same
It has
effect.
a lot more fiber.
Nah.
And nutritional benefits.
But it doesn't taste the
This smoothie
same.
is so creamy.
It doesn't taste the same and it doesn't bake the same. That's why white is preferred.
It also has a bit of flour and butter for the root. That's about it. Man, this.
Yeah, and that would be a little bit of butter and a little bit of flour, but we know that you use like half a cup. The amount of, we know you make too much roux. You don't know how to cook it. We know you don't know your quantities properly. Just trying to put the lid on my drink here, guys. But if you were eating a regular portion, that would be fine. It would just be a little bit of butter. But the fact that you've eaten half of the total servings, you've probably eaten, I don't know, God, I wouldn't even know what the calories would be. Can't even tell. But she'd be easily eating like 800 maybe to 1,000 calories just from eating half of that pie. So she's blown a day out. I know that's why she restricted today, because she could eat this and then a little cabbage and have a little ice cream and have a tuna sandwich. She thinks that she's going to eat this and then she's not going to eat anything else all day. But the reason you don't restrict when you're a former ED or binge eater is because you restrict all day and then you tend to overindulge in the evenings. You just eat till you get that satiated feeling. You just eat and eat and eat and eat. I can guarantee you if she's restricted all day and this is a meal, this is meal one of about 4. And then she's probably had 3 or 4 big snacks after this. I guarantee it. Oh.
Hi. My cat's just staring
In
at
his
me
room,
like,
jerking off to
what are you eating?
computer
Whoops.
game corn.
I'm gonna put it here.
That's where
So
Sala
I used
is.
to eat the Swanson's dinners. The Swanson pot pies. They're like $1. They used to be like $1. Now with inflation, they're like $2.50 or something. I'm not paying that. I'll just make my own pot pie. The crust turned out so good. I'll never use another crust recipe.
Yeah, but that's probably like 5 or 6 $2.50 pies. So that's what? $14? $14. It probably cost you more to make that with the chicken in it.
Never. I did so much walking today.
She's going to say that she walked for 3 or 4 hours. Now, I mean, she was outside the house for 3 or 4 hours today, but I don't think she was walking for that entire time. I know, it looks
My stamina
nasty.
is insane. I love it.
Oh, I believe that. I believe he's got multiple phones. Of course he does. He's got to remember all the girls that he's talking to. He's probably got a phone for each one that he's working. Oh, yucky. Yes, that's probably true.
I think I'll have to freeze them. Or just eat it like over the next few days.
Her chewing grosses me out. Her
bottom crust. It's just top.
Foodie, do you know surface area? Do you understand surface area? Because the fact that you've made this so massive, it doesn't matter if it's a double crust or not. You've got enough crust there for 2 regular size pies. So it's basically like 1 pie top and bottom crusted. Doing it like this, it doesn't change the calories that you're going to be eating. It's basically like 2 small pies that are double crusted. Like, geez.
And the vegetables and chicken on the bottom. That's it.
Why doesn't she eat it out of a plate? Like, put some onto a plate and then just stop. It's gross. Nobody wants to see it. It's fucking foul.
But we got home later than I thought. It was pretty much already dinner time by the time we got home, and I still had to like make everything from scratch.
Ooh.
But first, I had to clean the kitchen, clean the dishes from the last time I cooked my previous meal, and
Oh, I don't have Twitter on my computer.
I just did everything super fast. If I had filmed it, I would
I'll
have
go
had
and
to get
take a
dressed.
screenshot of it and put it up on the computer.
Like,
put it on my community
I mean, I would
post.
have had to stay dressed.
Yeah, she messed up there because she's like, because I don't want to have to get dressed. Well, you could have just come inside and kept cleaning and then kept cooking. You were already dressed from your big day out. And you seem dressed here. Like, this is no big deal. You can sit down and eat. Why can't you just show us how to cook? You promised more cooking videos. You promised your beeses.
I could eat the whole jar, but I'm not going to. Self-restraint. Not something I'm very familiar with, but
I don't have Twitter
Yeah,
on this
learn.
computer.
right, BB Gian?
I always look at it on my
This
phone.
crispy crust here. Huge chunks of chicken. Yum. Mm.
Why can't she ever just take a small bite? Like a small, just a regular size bite. Why has it got to be
So
like
flaky.
anaconda size? Like, and the noises.
Fortunately, well, you're probably
Yeah,
thinking,
just
no, it's not a good thing.
like a pie eating contest. You just like slam it in and then just start hoovering it and sucking it up into her mouth. You know she wants to. You know she literally just wants to get a hand, slam it into it, and just be like, you know it. And this is what, like, you know, when we see her eating McDonald's or the Taco Bell the other day, how she'll literally have chips in both hands. She'll have a nugget in this one and a chip in this one and a fork. Like, she's just like, oh, I've got to get it all in. She wants to use both hands to eat this. She wants to be like, she wants to double fist, but she can't.
I'm a fat girl who can cook when I want to.
No, you can't. You can't cook, girl. You do cook, but you it doesn't taste good. I can tell that's mealy and weird. Has she? I don't know if I probably missed it, but she talks about her gravy recipe. That's a good pause. She put 7 spices in it. Is that like allspice? Because that is weird. You put allspice in Middle Eastern food and in Asian food. It doesn't go in a pot pie. Pot pie is English food. We don't use all that kind of flavor. That's weird. That would mess with that gravy in such a, that profile is fucked up. I don't understand why she would put something like that in the gravy. Because she's a kitchen sink cooker. I was thinking about this today. It's like when I heard that she used that. She's one of these people that's like more is more without understanding that different flavors don't work together. Like orange and toothpaste, that tastes bad. Orange and chocolate, wonderful. Peanut butter and apple, beautiful. Licorice and Aspro, we don't like that. She doesn't get it. She just like, I'll just throw that in. When she made that soup for Nata, she used basil, she used all these weird flavors that don't work together. And it's like, oh, I made chicken soup from scratch. It's like, nah, you just literally looked at a whole bunch of things and put them in the bowl and hoped it worked out. That's what she does with this. She just thinks, I'll add one more ingredient. I'll add that. Adding the extra stuff makes me a more flashy cook. No, it doesn't. It fucks with the recipe and it makes it bad.
Ow.
No, they wouldn't watch. I don't know why people watched her in the beginning. Oh, fat feeders. That's who watched her. Kinetic sand. Yes, that's totally what that looks like. The
Hot.
feeders do love it.
So yeah. So
And she's
much
obsessed with the chunky chicken.
Put a lot of gravy, a lot
Oh,
of
it's
chicken.
so chunky. It's so
None
chunky.
of that.
Oh, look how big that
Over
is.
here. No.
Oh, no. You've already got... No. Oh, she just wiped that on her pants. It's not hot anymore. It's been sitting there for ages.
Mm.
Oh, it's the rolling and the way she rolls it around her mouth because she's got no back teeth. Oh.
Okay, one more bite. Oh. This huge piece of chicken.
And I'm sorry, but when you make chicken pot pie, it doesn't. It's supposed to be diced up into smaller bite-sized pieces. It's not meant to be big and chunky like that. That's how you cut up meat for a stir fry or for noodles and stuff, so you can grab it with your chopsticks. Or it's not meant to be that size. It's actually meant to be designed to be eaten by fork or spoon. That means it needs to be smaller, or it needs to be able to be speared by the fork tines. Not like this. It's too big. And the other reason it's usually chopped up is because it's got to go a long way and it's got to be further. So you're using small bits of chicken and then you're backfilling it with mostly vegetables. But this one doesn't know about how to cook stuff.
A little bit of the side.
And that's a serving spoon. That's right.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's like a whole thigh.
Yeah, it's because you don't know how to cook a pie. You don't cook pies like that.
It's like
It's
half
meant to
gone,
be
I know.
finely.
Well, a big chunk of it was gone because of like Salah, like I said. But I did eat a lot of it.
Yeah, I had that same feeling, okie doke. I think this is for a feeder.
Sorry, someone messaged me. I purposely like starved all day almost so that I could eat this. What did I eat today?
That's a technique a lot of binge eaters use, and it is terrible because it just creates a cycle of restriction, binge, restriction, binge. Yeah.
I had a tuna fish sandwich, my first thing. Then where we went, I shared a tiny size mango gelato with my husband. I had like a few bites. And then I had, that's it. This is the next meal I had.
So, finish the sentence. So I ate 4 large servings of pot pie because I restricted all day. I overate now. That's what she's done. I restricted myself. I didn't have snacks. I didn't have a proper lunch. So now I'm sitting down and eating 4 large serves of pot pie.
Okay, this is the last bite. I'm still hungry.
Oh, but Kitra, what do you think all those weird side shots and from Sala are? What do you think watching her huff and puff and walk around from a distance is? Looking at her posing and sitting down. All those weird angles, that is for the feeders. These mukbangs are for the feeders. The sex noises are for the feeders. That's where she's getting her memberships from. The majority of them are either trolls, people who do want to talk to her and support her, and feeders. She's got to eat or she loses her audience altogether. That bite is too big.
I know people think I'm trolling or I'm not serious.
You aren't serious.
I am very serious.
No, you're not.
I literally walked.
If you were serious about getting better, you'd be in therapy. You would be getting your ED under control. You wouldn't be going for walks is not the cure-all. You would be eating better food. You would be eating better portions. You would be on a better diabetic diet. If you were serious, it's not just getting outside and moving around. It's taking control of your actual health with a good mental health plan, diabetic diet, and moving as well. And you'd have a treadmill. I don't care what anybody says.
For like probably a good 3 to 4 hours today. And I barely
know,
sat
but
down.
in her mind, she thinks it is because homemade is healthy.
I-
It's homemade food, so therefore it's healthy. When it's homemade, the calories don't exist. Didn't you know?
Just like from,
The
I don't know
fat
if it's from
doesn't
walking
exist,
so
the
much or
calories,
just not
the
eating a lot of
sugar.
junk food. My
You are
stamina
eating
to
junk
walk
food
is like, I
now.
don't even feel any
This
pain.
is
It's
junk
crazy.
food. It is junk food. How hypocrisy you are. Oh my God.
Oh, that was good. Okay, now I'm starting to feel it. Feel full.
Bullshit.
But you guys were right when I asked you about like the if chicken thighs would be good in this. And those of you who said it's better, it's so good with the chicken thighs.
That tell me you don't cook without telling me you don't cook. Everybody knows chicken thighs are better because they are the fattiest part of the chicken. They are more tender and they are more flavorful. Everybody knows that. You use chicken thighs in a lot of different things. Slow cooking, more tender. Stir fries, more tender. They are more fatty as well. That's why they taste better. You should not be opening a restaurant, because if you didn't know that chicken thighs taste better than chicken breasts, you're not ready for a restaurant. You are not allowed to open yellow yet, Chantal.
And the crust is so brown because of the whole wheat, but the whole wheat flour, it adds like an extra bite to it. It adds like another layer of flavor to the crust. I put
No,
some
it
egg wash
doesn't. It doesn't.
on it. Yeah, it's very flaky. I love it.
No, it doesn't. Adding oil to your crust actually doesn't add another flavor to it. It would actually make it taste a bit tainted, because oil needs to be cooked at a certain temperature to taste right, and you can't really get that from baking. Whereas butter will melt and render into your pastry to get that certain texture and to get a certain flavor. Oil does not respond to baking the same as butter does. Stop it.
Perfect.
She's
So-
so
so
stupid
happy it
and
turned out
just
well.
ignorant and dumb
So-
and so pompous and
I'm gonna
smug
go,
and
put this
such an
Divide
ass.
it up in the containers, and if I can find the lids
And they make a great broth, and they taste good when you
Put
leave
it
the
away.
bone in too.
for tomorrow's lunch or whatever, dinner. I don't know.
If you want to make fancy, you know how you can make chicken wings? Do that same thing with chicken thighs. Leave the skin on, marinate the shit out of them, bake them or air fry them. If you think chicken wings taste good, oh my God, do it with a chicken thigh. Oh my Lord. Hoisin sauce, a sticky plum sauce, a barbecue. Oh, so good.
Anyway, I was very hungry. Actually, now I can. Yeah, I need to slow down because it catches up with you. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. I'm gonna have a
Smaller
hot
bites.
shower and then just get into like comfy PJs and relax.
When she says hot shower, she means she's going to stand in the kitchen and Sala's going to hose her down.
And I'm gonna finish watching Cape Fear. I started watching Cape Fear. That is such a messed up movie. Like, I couldn't get over how good of an actress Juliette Lewis is. I was like, wow, she's a really
Mind
good, she's always been
blown.
a good actress. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, thanks for having dinner with me and seeing my pot pie.
Yeah,
I'm very
thanks.
proud of it because pot pie is something I always dreamed of making. You know, I always crave it. It's one of those foods I crave regularly. And
This tells me that's why it's a binge. The portion tells me it's a binge. The way she ate it, binge.
and now that I can make it, I'd say it's fairly easy. Once you get the hang of it, I'm happy I can make it now.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
If you have rudimentary cooking skills, a pot pie is easy. If you can make a roux, if you can chop stuff up, if you can turn on an oven. If the hardest part is probably the pastry. You can buy pastry. You can buy frozen pastry, or you can use filo. It's actually not that hard. If you can make a lasagna, you can make a pot pie. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, I think she thinks she can eat like this because she's going outside and walking. And she's like, well, if I can lose weight sitting on my ass, which she thinks she does, oh, imagine what I'm going to do if I'm like restricting and eating one big massive meal a day and going for walks. It's not going to work out because you are still a diabetic. You can still harm and hurt yourself with eating overly big meals, but she doesn't give a shit. But anyway, so what we're going to do now is we're going to watch Glitter and Lasers. She's done a little haul. It is, now the reason I chose this one is because I know this brand. This is a brand that I used to wear quite a bit because there's not a lot of plus size stores that had nice funky styles. And I was kind of a bit sad to actually stop being able to, I can still shop there, just not some things still fit, but most things don't fit because they do an extra small, but the extra small in this brand size is sometimes a little big for me. Sometimes it fits, sometimes it doesn't. But they are a plus size brand, so their extra small is like a 12 or a 14, and I'm like a 12 on top and a 14 on the bottom. So sometimes the tops are just too big. But this is City Chic or City Chic, depending on how you want to say it. I think it's City Chic, but everybody calls it City Chic basically. And the reason I wanted to watch this one is because I'm familiar with the brand in Australia. It may be different in America, but They're funky. I like their stuff, and I thought it'd be fun to watch one of her hauls. I did go looking for the Target haul that she deleted, but I can only find it via other reactors, and I'm not sure how I feel about watching somebody else's reacting to hers. I wanted it in its own format, and I just cannot find it. She's deleted it. I don't have it, even an edited version of it. So I would like to see why everybody's so mad about it. But I just can't find that content. If anybody knows who's got it in its solid form, I would appreciate it, and we could watch it and review it. But I feel a bit weird watching somebody else's reaction to that, because, I don't want to, like, it's a bit weird. But anyway, we're going to watch this. Okay, ready, steady, go.
One of the things I get asked the most in comments
I like
is,
that top.
what do you wear to a winter wedding? Well, I know we've seen like a ton of amazing holiday dresses, but I wanted to give you something that was a little bit more
I
low-key.
hear that too.
Way
And you need a prince,
don't
like
show
a
up
prince
the
at
bride
lunchtime.
on her special day. So let's jump right in to a full haul of outfits to wear to a winter wedding. Now, small cat.
Anna. So this is Glitter and Lasers. She does a lot of shopping. She does a lot of like, I'm single and I want a date. And she's, I don't know, obnoxious, but she's not obnoxious like Amber's obnoxious. And she's not obnoxious like Chantal's are not obnoxious. She's just a lot of energy. She's on a weight loss journey. She's another one on a weight loss journey, but she's actually lost some weight. So this time anyway, she loves the clothes. She loves the fashions. She's proud of her body. She's body positivity. I like clothes. She likes to buy clothes, and I thought we'd watch them together. And she's a little quirky, and yeah, with clothes, basically clothes.
Caveat. All of these items are from City Chic, which is a brand that I'm beginning to love more
Let's
and
not
more.
stand it together.
And they did
ladies.
actually gift me these dresses, but I picked them out, and they did not buy my opinion. I'm going to be telling you exactly how I feel. Now, with that, let's jump into it. So this dress actually inspired the haul. And when I saw it, I was like, this is a seasonless dress that you can wear to like any wedding, any time of year. It's super
I'm not going to lie. I like this. If she's willing to have her arms exposed and she feels comfortable, go for it. I don't think this looks bad.
Glamorous and cute. And I just love this triangle cutout. It's funny because my friend
is she wearing
like
shoes?
prepping
Holy
for
shit,
her
she's actually, I didn't think she was wearing
vacation
any
in like
shoes,
a
but
while,
she's wearing shoes.
and they're going to
I wouldn't
sandals.
choose those shoes. I don't like the shoes, but I like the cut of this dress. I think it's cute on her and it's flattering. I like it.
And she also wants this dress because I was showing her what I picked out, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna get that in my size. And I'm like, girl, do it. It's so cute.
She redressed the mannequin.
Like literally this dress.
No, that's so bad. They are specifically given certain outfits for promotion. You can't just pick and choose the outfits on the mannequins. They have to be set up as per merchandising standards and specs. Oh my God, I would have kicked her ass if I was the merchandiser at that store. I would have been like, ma'am, excuse me, get your fucking mitts off that. Don't be touching stuff. That's so rude. And it's an OH&S problem. No.
It's a classic. This would literally go everywhere with me.
That dress looks good, right?
Especially if I was like doing a trip where I was trying not to pack too much, because this could be dressed up, dressed down.
Yeah, she's right, but I hate shoes.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
I hate
this
those
dress
shoes.
is like the culmination of a lot of dresses I've seen this season.
I know,
but
it's
in the
totally
perfect
flattering.
silhouette, okay? We have the tiered skirt, we have the defined waist, we've got the V neckline, which just makes this area, well, you can see here, look fabulous. I am a little bit worried about the length.
I'm worried about the length as well. Okay.
Sometimes you want to like flirt.
I gotta see it
a little bit. Get a little short.
Don't. It's too short.
Also, I understand that I, as a tall girl, am not every woman. I'm not every woman.
Don't sing.
It's not all in me.
It's too short.
It's
too short. And I don't say that just because of her legs. Because of the legs. But it's too short. If I'm going to a party, it's too short. It's just too short. If that dress was to the floor, it would be better. It's not my favorite. I do prefer the black one a lot better.
depressing version of that song. So this probably
I
will
would
work
use that
better
as a
on my short
top.
girls, but I still want to
I
try
would
it on
use
because
that
I
as a
think
top
I can
too,
make it
Anna.
work. Also, I'm like this close to just investing in a whole bunch of like pantyhose. I never
Yeah.
thought that I would say that, but
Opaque
I
tights.
think with like a pair of pantyhose, I would feel much more confident
Yeah.
wearing any short dress, just because I feel like my legs
Mm-hmm.
would at least have some coverage if
Yeah.
I like
Support opaque.
got a little too
tights.
crazy and the skirt came up.
It's the oldest trick in the
A
book for
little
pear
shorter than I
shapes.
normally like. So I don't think it's a win for me, but it's very comfortable. So if you're a short
Black
girl,
wins.
snatch
Yeah,
this one
same.
up. Snatch it up because it is very, very comfortable and also very chic. This is a dress I pulled because I got this purple dress in like a similar style that was sleeveless. And I saw this one that was like, this is what I want. It's a similar neckline, but it is long sleeve mesh, which I adore. And it is that sexy, like bodycon dress. Like this is where you go to pick up, you know, another groomsman, a wedding guest for some fun in the sun, or a cocktail because she's classy. But either way, this dress, stop.
No, I don't like it. She needs A-lines.
I already know. I already
I don't
know
like
she's
it.
gonna be dangerous.
It looks like a garbage bag.
About to bag me a man.
Yeah, see, garbage bag. That's the garbage bag
Seriously,
dress.
I feel like if you
you're
open
not.
this dress, you're showing up with an agenda, and you go get your man, girl. Go get your man. Yes. How cool is this?
Oh,
how cool is this? This is like a grid lace dream over a beige.
I kind of like
this
that.
is a cool dress.
No,
this also looks expensive.
I like parts of it. I like the skirt part of this. I don't like the top part of this. The skirt is flattering because it's A-line and it's full and it's a good length, but the top looks like she's going to be pulling that up the whole time and it's not structured enough.
This is the type of dress you wear and people go, ooh, that looks designer. And it's not.
She needs a better bra
it's
for that.
Just dope. This
or
is
it
just
needs to be altered. It needs to be a bit
classy dress.
I
love how you use the word dope.
You know what? With this, I would give her some little red shoes. I would have done red shoes or a black shoe with a red accent, and I'd put her hair up. If you're going to wear shoulderless, try to do an updo because it shows off the shoulder line. Wearing your hair down, unless you don't like that kind of look, but I would have done it up maybe like a little bun or a little side, like just something slicked back and maybe a red accent just to, you know, break up the black. But yeah, that's cute. I still don't love the top a lot though, but I like the shape.
To describe classy, somehow that feels incongruent, but
yeah,
I think this dress is going to be one of my favorites. And I can't wait to wear this out. I just think it's, again,
I think it would have been nice if it had a black underlay.
French, right? I look like a French person with a lot of money. I need gloves.
That does not look expensive.
I totally need to style this with gloves.
Not expensive.
Let me know if you want to see a short where I style this with gloves.
It doesn't look.
Please say yes, because I want to do it. She looks so expensive.
No, it doesn't.
And my waist is just like snatched to the gods. Like, I am so cute in this.
Okay, as long as
you know
feel
what?
good,
Sometimes
sweetie.
you just find a dress that makes you love the way you look, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's what I really want to work. But I have a feeling it might. We'll see. The length may or may not work. But I really think the fabric is so pretty.
Hi, just a girl.
It's like
Hi.
Mauvey, but with a slight like lavender tilt to it. Dress.
Oh, I don't care if she does.
Cute, like kind of vintage style belt. It's a very classic.
If you could get it for me,
I want it
that
to
would be
work for me.
great, Panda.
I don't know if I love this lace up here. I kind of wish it was just all of this brocade fabric all the way up.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I'll change my mind when it's on, but I feel like this lace.
I love this one. This shape in just a plain black without the rose, that would be sensational. And the reason being, A-line skirt to the knee. See how it's got this shape on the shape on the shoulders?
It's just not giving what I wanted to give.
Because her hips and her thighs are so wide, it's actually making her hips and her shoulder lines look more in balance, which is actually giving her a more nipped in waist. The top, if it was a little bit more fitted, would actually look a little bit better. but this is a good proportion. I don't like the purple rose print though, but I think if this was in all black or all red or all cerise, a color that really flatters her, and an electric blue, that would be absolutely adorable. This shape is really good.
I think it like makes it look cheaper. I'm saying it like it is, but I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong on this
Oh,
one.
okay.
Let's try it on. I love that this has pockets.
Oh, pockets
I
are
do
great. I
wish it
love
was like
dresses.
maybe an inch or two longer, but I love that it has like a little bit of extra tulle
Yeah.
underneath it to really
Give
give
it
it like
shape.
a nice shape.
Yeah. You
So
can add
this
another
dress
petticoat.
is again super classic. It's in nude, which I think gives it like
No.
a fun little twist. But we
That
got some
one is
lace
so
sleeves.
cute.
It gives the
That one
illusion
looks
of
good.
naughtiness, but actually keeping you pretty covered up.
I like
love
that
the length.
one.
I love the tulle skirt. I will say it is giving a little bit mother of the bride.
No, it's not. It's giving classy. It's giving covered up. It's giving this is the correct size, shape, and fit. It looks good. It looks appropriate. It is nice. I like this one a lot.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Depends on what vibe you're going for at the wedding, or maybe you just need a mother of the bride dress. This is kind of perfect. You know, putting this dress on, I feel like it's one of those dresses that would work for like every body type. It's very
I know we
comfortable,
love
and it's
pocket
not too
dresses,
flashy.
right?
Like you show up, you look cute, but you don't like steal attention from the bride, right? You're doing enough without doing the most. So I kind of like this one. Okay, this one I just got for
Ooh,
fun.
red. Oh, I love me
more
a
like
red
prom.
dress.
Whatever. It's giving whatever I want it to give. I'm gonna wear it. This, like, how cool is this? Oh, this is giving super villain. Oh my gosh, you are going to your ex's wedding.
I like this one. Anything shaped strapless for her, I would be going and taking this to a seamstress to get it altered, to get more structure put in the top part, just to give her a little bit more, I don't know, shape and lift, because the bigger her boobs look, it will be in better proportion for her hips. But I like this one. I really like it. And I love the fact that the ombre is down low and not starting on the hip line, because that just emphasizes the hips. I like it that it's down here and the main color is up the top. The color looks beautiful on her skin. We've got a little V. It's showing skin. It's a little bit sexy, but it's covering her up. I love this one. This could be a good vacation dress for dinner, but you could also chuck it over a swimsuit. I love it. This one is good. Like it a lot.
And you are showing him
the color. I know
you are still the main character in this.
Yes,
dress.
I like this one.
This is a dress for someone whose wedding you hate. When you want to show up,
No, it's not.
show out, and take their man back. Oh, it has a belt.
Oh, where's the
I
belt?
like it with the belt. But
the belt would make your waist look
She's
cinched.
a little bit of a bitch, but I love her.
Oh, that's a great dress.
I feel like a phoenix rising from
yes,
ashes.
yes, hair up.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
I am obsessed with this. I ended up making it strapless because I thought it would look.
You could do it with like a little, like a side part slicked down, or you could do it up. Maybe something Grecian would be nice, like maybe some braids or something would be cute, like a braid across here and then like a little bun or something, and some gold with that would be really nice.
Look better, and oh my god. How can you not love me in this? How can you not?
It does. It fits her really well too.
With me in this. Like, look at this.
Well, obsession's a bit far, but you look
literally making you sweat with this. Ugh. Dangerous if I'm around in this dress. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, calm down.
That is everything we have.
Okay.
From City
I do not like this. Okay,
wedding.
we haven't talked about the velour. I like this top. I hella hate the shape of this skirt. If I don't like the skirt, it's not flattering. But the top is nice. If we could have like a nice black A-line skirt, or maybe what could we do with the not velour on the bottom and not this shape. We could do something else. Maybe a nice denim, rendered denim, or a dark wash denim, or I don't know, that black a skirt, like the tulle skirt on the bottom. That would be really cute. It does look a little like sweatshirt, like, you know, those mafia guys that wear the velour like tracksuits. So I don't know, but I don't like the skirt, but I do like the top.
Haul, kind of. Some of them didn't really fit the brief, but whatever. Now, only one of these dresses I personally would wear to a winter wedding, and I want you guys to guess which one. Now, I'm going to be sharing which it is on Instagram. I'll link it down below after this video's gone up. So nobody's getting a sneak preview. You got to head over there to see what I chose. So that, guys, have an amazing rest of the day. I'll check.
I have absolutely no idea what she chose. What one would you guys go for a winter wedding? I would probably, honestly, for me, I would go with the navy blue one with a pair of opaque tights and some nice black stilettos, patent leather stilettos or something. That's what I would have. And a nice navy peacoat with some gold buttons. That's what I would have chosen.
See you later. And peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Oh, the
now
chose
it's a
the black
song.
teal
I'm
one.
going
Okay,
away.
there you go. Oh, it is like a tracksuit. It is a tracksuit, so it's not a skirt. It's a tracksuit. Okay, that's not a very nice pair of pants, but okay. All right. So now we've done glitters and lasers, so we're winding down. We're getting into the fun part of it. So we've done the clothes. Now, Aussies. Hi, Mudslingger. Hi. Thank you for that information as well. The black chill one. Is that the one with the purple flowers on it? Okay, that's a nice shape. She's a little bit painful, but you know, she's not a foodie and she's not an ambi. I mean, you know, she's a bit obnoxious. We can handle a little bit of obnoxious. We're almost like, you know, calloused to that kind of behavior at this stage. Now, Aussies, we all know who Russell Coight is. Russell Coight is basically, he is our Outback man. He is our Bear Grylls, but he's a parody character. He's also one of the guys that was in that show that we've been watching, Kath and Kim. He plays Kel. In this, he plays Russell Coight. He is like a mixture of the Leyland brothers, which were like four-wheel driving guys who used to drive around all the nature places, go on four-wheel driving in Australia and film it. And of Steve Irwin. He's like that kind of guy. So I've got a little 8-minute video here, which is called Russell Coight's Words of Wisdom, All Aussie Adventures. So it's just like a compilation of just all those silly, stupid things that he gets up to. The parody is that he's an accomplished outdoorsman and he can survive in the harshest of climates and the weirdest of places, but he actually is absolutely useless and he can't really do anything. And he really relies on luck and other people to get him out of situations. So let's watch it, eh? Oh, Kel's Power Walks. I'm going to find an episode where we can see that. Oh, you guys, I've done it again. Nobody said, hey, dickhead. Hey, dickhead, we can't see it. Almost did it, but I caught myself. There we go. Now you can see it. I'll start again. It was only on for 5 seconds.
As their name implies, saltwater crocs are found in salt water, although they also live in fresh water, which is not what their name implies. And it just goes to show how they're not to be trusted.
Just keep your eyes open.
They're not to be trusted.
That's good. Good work. Expecting it to come down.
These prehistoric beasts can grow up to 20 feet, although most have just 4.
You know, scientists say that there's less than one person per 50 square kilometres up here. Just to put that in some sort of context. If I was to start walking in any direction, not in a straight line, but in a circle or a square or whatever, I'd be lucky to see 10 people within that square or rectangle or whatever you walked. And if I did see them, I wouldn't see them again unless I backtracked or went into a town. Of course, the numbers would go right up. But the fact remains that the difference between where you see someone and you don't see them is 110 square kilometres, depending on the point that you don't first see them to the point that you do. That's a lot of land and not many people.
Oh, my God.
Depending on where you are within that.
Kitra, you can actually, like, depends on who you're talking to. If a guy's out on a night out and he calls a woman a Sheila, he might get a little bit of lip. But if it's your friend or if it's just like a real ochre Aussie guy, he would. Most men don't call women Sheilas. Like, it's not actually something that a specific generation would say. Or we would say a man is a top bloke, but you wouldn't really say a lady is like a top, she's a nice Sheila. The older generation of men may say that, but if you get called a Sheila on a night out, It might not go down too well. It's not an
Of course,
insult. It's
cattle
just a
are
bit.
the only animals
it's
you'll
just a
find up
bit,
this way.
I don't know.
The high country
not
is full
great.
of native fauna, roos, wild brumbies, and of course birds. Many of these creatures are nocturnal, and the best time to see them is at night, except you can't see them because it's dark. This is the Mitchell Track, named after the bloke who first opened up this area, Mitchell Track. He came through here in 1826 searching for gold. After heading northwest for 6 weeks, Mitchell reached...
Oh, and by the way, none of the stories and the history that he says is actually true. It's all just bullshit and made up. This guy's probably just an old stock photo that he found, and the story that he's about to tell is 100% probably not even true.
the Broken River, where he set up camp and began prospecting
Yeah,
in earnest.
She's a nice chick.
But with provisions running low and no gold to be found, he was faced with a difficult decision. Push on further into the searing heat of the desert plains or return home to his wife.
Oh, it's not. No.
Mitchell chose to push on and was never...
It's not derogatory. It's not derogatory. It's like, it's just, it depends. It's like, you know how you wouldn't walk up to a bitch in a bar that you don't know and you'd be like, hey bitch, what's up? How you going? I don't know you like that to talk to me like that. So if it's one of your male friends or a female friend and they said, oh, she's a great Sheila, you wouldn't be offended by it. But if it's a rando yelling out at you across the street, like you're a hot Sheila, you'd be like, who are you talking to? It's not derogatory. It's just, it's informal speech. It's an informal way of talking to someone.
Never heard from again. It must have been a tough,
So
harsh
Sheila is a
existence,
woman.
scratching out a living back then. And now, 150 odd years later, a lot of those people have passed away. Certainly makes you think.
Certainly makes you think.
Dead. Couldn't think of anything else to say. Western New South Wales.
More,
Hot,
like Chantel's.
dry.
More.
A vast, sprawling landscape that seems to stretch on forever, if not further. Out here, survival is the name of the game. Only it's not a game. It's deadly serious. Not many animals call this place home. Those
That was a
that do
carpet
are either
snake, by the way,
lying
nothing
or have
venomous.
developed over millions of years
Emu!
a unique instinct for survival and personal grooming.
I don't like.
Top 10 deadliest snakes in the world. The top 4 are found right here in Australia.
Mhm.
Not only that, the toxicity of those top 4 is 20 times stronger than the bottom 6 combined. So to put that another way, if you were bitten by one of the top 4 from Australia, or God forbid all of them, you would die 20 times faster than if you were bitten by a snake from the bottom 6 from overseas. Not that you could be bitten by a snake from overseas in Australia. Imagine there were 2 snakes biting 2 different people at the same time. If you were in Australia, you would die 20 times faster than the person from overseas because the toxicity is a hell of a lot stronger than an overseas snake compared to an Australian one.
Mhm.
So when it comes to dying from snake bite, Australia...
It's and yes, I see the point. He's like, haha, with maths. I think it's because of the type of snakes they are. They tend to be, I can't remember what they're called, but they're neurotoxins. They attack the organs. They basically shut your organs down. They're not ones where they bite you and then it's like a flesh-eating situation. Basically, the venoms from the top 4, I think most of them, if not all of them, are ones where it's basically, it will shut down your lungs, shut down your heart, shuts down your organs, and everything just fails. That's why you die from those ones. They're not the slow killers. They're the fast killers.
It was number 1. Not that that's a good thing. It's a bad
I
thing.
think Sheila was a popular name in England and it came over with the Brits. So it's like Daphne. I think Daphne is like one of those English names. It was just a very popular name. And then it's just one of those things where they just called everybody Sheila because it's an English name or something like that.
If you are going to get, not that you would want to get bitten.
No,
you would
I
do it-
don't know
Well,
that
you wouldn't get bitten
one.
at all if you had the choice.
Let me
But
write it down,
if you
Lisa. I'll
did,
go look
it's better
for
that it
it.
happens overseas than not here in Australia because they're very venomous. I never go into the outback without a decent supply of water. And the general rule for how much you'll need is 3 litres per day, per person, per man, per degree, over 25 degrees Celsius, per kilometre if walking on foot. In the winter months, dividing it by 2, plus another litre at the end.
There's no doubting that without doubt, the kangaroo is undoubtedly Australia's
Emu
most famous
ostriches.
animal.
Yep.
When panicked, they can move at amazing speeds.
I think
I once
ostriches
chased
are
a
bigger than
mile on my
emus, though.
motorbike and it clocked 60 kilometres per hour before panicking and jumping to its death over a cliff. Top stuff. Australia, a land as ancient as it is old. Each year, its natural beauty attracts tourists in their droves. Others come by plane or ship, all eager to experience this magnificent country. From
No
the
one's
rich
coming by
red colours
ship.
of our outback deserts to the cooling waters of an
Oh.
untouched rainforest stream.
I like Gene Kitson.
Over the years, hundreds of tourists keen to see these fascinating places have put their trust in me and my vast body of expertise. But if you're going to go it alone, here are 2 words: beware. No doubt about it, deserts can be dangerous places. A lot of people have made mistakes out here and paid the ultimate penalty. Others have actually died. The high country is, of course, now synonymous with mountain cattle, but it wasn't always so. The first farmer to recognise the potential of this region for cattle was Jock McCubbin, who in the autumn of 1873 took a mob up into the hills, leaving them.
That I've seen that video, Kitra. That's not the actual context of that video. What was happening was is that dog was actually, they were out culling roos and they were tracking them, and the dog started to attack the roo, and then the roo started to defend itself and started to get the best of the dog and was actually hurting the dog. So the guy came over and bopped the kangaroo because it had the audacity to defend itself from another animal that was attacking it. So yeah, next time maybe don't have your dog try and like hurt other animals, and maybe your dog wouldn't get hurt. And I love animals. I didn't want the dog to be hurt by the kangaroo, and I certainly didn't want the kangaroo to be attacked by the dog and punched by the guy.
Them there to graze over the winter months. Unfortunately, they all froze to death, which proved something of a setback, although it did make the muster considerably easier. It's a place of unparalleled beauty that is without parallel. And what better way to experience this tropical wilderness than full bore?
Yeah, no, they only started filming a bit later. But yeah, like a kangaroo is not going to just roll up on a dog like that unless the dog is like, the dog's got to like go after the, like there's just no way. A roo's like going to jump away. They're not like that. They're not aggressive like that unless, oh, the big red ones are, but then they're more likely to jump away and go and bound off than to square up with a dog that's biting it and stuff. They're not stupid like that.
They get a lot of rain up this way, more in 12 months than other places get in a year. So you're going to face a fair few swollen creeks and rivers. For my money, the best way to cross these fragile eco-habitats is to do it as quickly as possible. At first light, countless birds, too countless to count, take to the sky.
I miss
like
seeing
the majestic
that.
wedge-tailed eagle, so named because of its wedge tail.
Like all the migrating
fact,
birds for the
it's an
fruit
eagle.
trees.
Meanwhile, down on the ground, a mob of emus can be seen grazing. Emus tend to travel in pairs or sometimes alone or in groups and feed mainly at night or during the day. Just to give you some idea of how many stars there are.
Basically all of it.
If you were to take every grain of sand from every beach, from every country in the world, and you were to spread them across
or what about desert?
And yes, and desert. So every grain of sand.
Because some countries don't have beaches, so
they just have desert. So
you'd have to,
every grain of sand from every beach and desert,
and
to spread them across the sky
pits.
and sand pits. Just let me get it out. Spread them across the sky. There would be more.
Yes, emus are. I have an emu story. My granddad had a farm and they had a pair of emus that were part of their farm. They used to, I don't know why they had the emus. They had emus. And they were really cantankerous. You can sort of like, they can be friendly. These ones were not, but traditionally, like the ones that are wild, they are wild. They will peck you, they will kick you, they will chase you. They're not nice unless they are like tamed, but then they're not very tame. But yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of emus. I walked up to the fence quietly and casually, just like it was a big, massive fence, by the way. And the emus come over and they make this noise in the base of their throat that's like a drum being beat. So it's like a sound like a real deep baritone sound. And they're making that noise. And I'm like just standing back. I was about 8 or 9. And the next thing, this thing just wild up. And it was a 2-legged kick to the fence, like bam. And I was like, ah, I'm out of here. And I just booked it. This thing like couldn't get through the fence, but I was like, no more emus for me. Bye-bye.
Grains of sand than there will be more stars in the sky.
It is called
grains.
This show is Russell Coit. It's called Russell Coit, All Aussie Adventures. But this is just a compilation of some of his finest words of wisdom. You can find it on, what's the channel? Working Dog Productions. They have shorts cut up. They have 4 and 5 minute videos, and they have little 2-minute clips and stuff. So I can put this in the description if you want to go and watch more of this. It's up to you, but I'll put I'll link that in the description.
Stars on the beach.
No. The stars are still in the sky.
If the sand's in the sky, then
the sand isn't in the sky. The sand is on. I'm saying if you counted them comparatively to
the big bird that you want to be scared of are the cassowaries, demon spawn, hellbirds.
The stars in the sky. There'd be more stars. Just
a giant omelette. Imagine it. Apparently the eggs are really, really rich.
More stars than grains of sand.
Hi, Sue Ellen. Hi.
There's more grains of sand. There's more stars in the sky than grains of. There's more stars than grains of sand in all the beaches in the world. Right. Just don't say anything.
All Aussie adventures. Time to hit the road.
So good. So fun. Alrighty, guys. That's it. We're done. We're dusted. We're finished. We've reviewed Chantal. We're up to date with her diet, her walking. She's a running girl. She runs now. She jogs. I don't think we'll see any more of that. Or maybe we will see more. Maybe we'll see a da-na-na-na. That's what they should have done. They should have been a bit more creative with the editing. But anyway, I mean, Salah, up your game, Salah. Get creative. I want to know what her next cheat meal is going to be. When is she going to just throw it all to the wind? Because she's going to get sick of this walking thing. I don't think she's going to get the cleaners because she doesn't need them now. She's got the stamina. She's got the back pain's not there anymore. Maybe this is what happens when you take the Unicity. Maybe the Unicity is like liquid crack. Who knows? But we're all caught up with Chantal. We're all caught up with Ambi. We had some fun with the clothes. I like doing the glitter and lasers things. I like breaking down the outfits. That one was actually good. The Target one that we looked at before, like the actual clothes, not the deleted one, but the clothing haul, I was not impressed with those clothes. The City Chick ones, I actually liked a lot of those dresses, so I thought that was a good one. So I think I might chuck her in there here and there and everywhere. I enjoyed that. And, of course, a little bit of Australia at the end is always a good way to end the night. So thanks, everyone, for coming. Oh, okay. For the electric cars. Oh my gosh. I didn't know about those. I know that who's doing electric cars as well. Lotus is also going to be doing their new supercars with electric engines. Did you know? I found that out just the other day. That's all right. Okay. I'm going to see everybody maybe not tomorrow, but on Sunday because I finish at a normal time on Sunday. And we'll catch up then. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for coming. You are appreciated. And just basically take care of yourself and stay warm if it's cold. Oklahoma, please no more tremors and earthquakes. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye. And make sure you go and vote for what restaurant name you want. Okay? Bye. Go check it out on my community tab and hit the like on the way out. Bye.